doing another grind, yeah.
What is good, peeps? What's good? What's good? What's good? My apologies for a little bit of tardiness that I was eating. I was hungry, man. My stomach is upset because I took too long to eat. But what is good with everybody? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. This is I missed last week. Felt like I missed 2 weeks in a row. That's what it feels like, for real. But we here. I'm here. I need a burp and just won't come out. But salute to everybody that came through here for showing me love. Salute to everybody. I see Mike Biggs boxing. Korner boss in the building first. What's good with you? Salute to you. Appreciate you. Salute to you, 704 Joe. What's good? What's popping with you? Salute to the sis and the queen of MMA combat and entertainment. Tay up in the house. Salute to you, Jason Williams. What's good with you? I'm glad you caught me this time, yo. Glad you caught me. Alphabet LDTV. What's good with you, Captain? What's happening? Charles Jameson. What's popping? Salute to you, Kizzy. What's good, Queen? Jeff Sparks. It's been a little minute. What's happening with you? What's good with you? I hope all is well. But is the zone still on right now? Because I can bring it up. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring it up. Salute you, Roderick Thompson in the house. What's up with you? They probably don't even have their main event yet. The zone be having them dry ass cards. They be having them itchy throats. They be having them dry ass cards, man. Yeah, they still alive. Let me turn that on real quick. It's on my TV. Hold on 1 second. I gotta turn this off. 1 second. Charlie Womp. Salute to you, yo. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Shit. Well, okay. All right. See if it works now. See what it hit for now. Salute to you again, Charlie Womp in the building. What's good with you? Says, yes, main event is starting finally. Right. Dry ass card. Salute to you, Corey. New to the channel. What's good? What's good with you? I'm trying to turn on this fight on the zone. Here it is. It's working now. I had to turn it off on my TV so it'll work on my phone. Go figure. Yeah, it's just starting. They just getting in the ring for this event, man. But we're going to go on and talk boxing. Y'all know how we do. Talk, I'll call the fight a little bit, but I'll talk a lot in between that about other boxing news that's been going on today. Everything is good. Caught COVID again, just recovering. I'm still not taking the shot or boosting nonsense. I ain't take the shot or boosting nonsense either. I'm not having it. And I'm glad I didn't get caught. I mean, I didn't catch that, and hopefully I won't. Salute to you, GD. What's good with you? What's popping? Yeah, they ain't doing shit. But we've been having 2 weeks. Well, I got 2 weeks of shit to talk about. If y'all want to talk about something in particular, please let me know. I can be here all damn day, but I'm not trying to. So I'm trying to talk about just the things that you guys want to talk about. I'll touch on those subjects and we can call it. I know it's a lot of fights going on tonight. We got the top ranked card, which I'm very much anticipating for that Josh Taylor versus Teofimo card, that fight. and the card. Salute to you, Johnny Q. What's popping, y'all? Always supporting. I appreciate you coming through again. Salute to DOG G215. Been a minute, man. What's good with you? All right. Let's just talk about that, man. Let me just go ahead and talk about that fight first. Let's do that. Teofimo Lopez Jr. versus Josh Taylor. I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it is. If Taylor ain't on his A game, he can catch a lot of body attacks coming from Teo and possibly stunt his whole game plan to beat Teofimo Lopez. So hopefully he's on his P's and Q's. I know he's gonna, if the Lopez if they have any sense, they will know, and from Josh Taylor previous fights, that when you start investing in the body with Josh Taylor, you get to have more success against him. And since that's how he got this all claim to fame, is by going to Lomachenko's body. That's intentionally what, actually, in my opinion, got him to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? It's because all of that body attack that he did the first 6 rounds of the fight, and Lomachenko wasn't throwing any punches. So I think that's what the game plan is going to be, is the fight on the outside, and because you don't want to fight on. Hopefully, he knows not to fight on the inside with Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is a tricky fighter, and he does have tactics in there that's borderline dirty, and some of them are straight up dirty tactics that he used. So, and if he want to fight on the inside, being that, if he called Lomachenko real tricky and he's dirty, you don't want to be on the inside with Josh Taylor, because Josh Taylor is going to do you worse than what you think Lomo did you in the last, the 10th and 11th round of the fight that he had with him. So I think he's going to try to do like some comedy type shit and punch from the outside while Josh Taylor is throwing punches, to try to, get some real hard body punches landed on Josh Taylor, and maybe some punches up top as well. But that's the only way that I see that Teo has some good success to come out with a victory against Josh Taylor. That's it. Like, that's all I see. But as far as Josh Taylor, like, being that he's mentally not where he at, as far as Teo, he's not where he's supposed to be. He's mentally everywhere. Like, Teo's been saying the fight started 35 seconds in. Ooh. Cambos has got him on the ropes, pushing Edwards back. Edwards on the ropes. Then he putting the elbow in there and everything. Okay, ref finally got in there and stopped him and said, "Watch the elbow." Jeez. Calm down, sir. What weight class is this? Edwards on the zone. These are like some smaller guys. I think Edwards is the favorite. I know they couldn't stop talking about him in the lead up on this undercard. Oh, Edwards is throwing nice combinations to the body and the head. Look, hard combinations too. He was sitting down on everything. Edwards just waited. I mean, Campos just waited. Campos. You got on the ropes again. Already throwing a lot of punches. Edward looks calm, composed, waiting for a shot. Both of them look like they're ready. They had a very good training camp. Both of them throwing real hard punches. A minute left in the first. Ooh. Edward really trying to put the steam on it. Posturing. Okay. He threw a 1-2. He keep getting Edwards on the ropes. Keep getting his back on the ropes. trying to throw him body shots. Edwards off the ropes, throwing hard shots. He was missing there, all of them. He was missing. He got hit by an uppercut, body shot. Campos is, he ate that shit. He want to fight on the inside. And now he's holding the hell out of Edwards' arms. Okay. He broke him apart. 10 seconds left. Ooh. All of them, they throwing, it look like they putting everything in everything. They putting all their power and oomph into every shot that they throwing. But back to what I was saying about Tio and them. Hold up. Who else? The fake over about to get his ass embarrassed. Right. No bullshit. I got Josh Taylor beating that ass. No bull, yo. And I really think it's a major setback for Tio's mental recovery if he wins. I'm being honest. Like, I think if Tio wins, it's not going to be good for him mentally. I mean, even though some people might be like, well, if he loses, he might be on suicide watch, bro. I'm just saying, if he wins, you don't know what's going to happen. I'm saying, if you lose, at least he get, matter of fact, not lose, he need to get stopped. Like, he need to get knocked out. Like, Tio need to be humbled. That's the only way, you know what I'm saying? He gonna know he needs to take a break. He need to just take a break away from his father and go be a gardener or something. Go buy a greenhouse and grow your own vegetables or some shit. Like, go somewhere you got some, some sanctitude or something. Like, this. Get your zen right. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit right. Get the yes men from around you and all of that, and concentrate on what you need to be in life in this whole career in boxing, because he just sounds so off his rocker. He sounds so off his rocker, yo. Second round started. Yo, they doing a lot. They doing a lot of good fighting. Edwards is trying to catch him coming in when he can, because Campos keeps coming in. He keeps coming in trying to. He's actually pressing the action. Campos is pressing the action. Senior gonna tell Bill $20 million for the fight, right? For the Tio fight. I seen that shit. Fight Devin, bruh. It was $10 million when y'all said nobody knows Devin. Now it's $20 million in another weight class. Like, come on now. Tio not even gonna make it past this fight. I don't think he's gonna win, and he shouldn't, in my opinion. Salute to Ashante L. What's good with you? What it do, Ashley? What's up with you? Felix Nunez, what's popping? What's good with you? The Jab Jammery, what's good, bruh? Todd French in the super chat, 600. What's good with you? I appreciate you in the super chat. He says, facts, Josh is going to pull put the flu flops on him. Right, I think he is, yo. He blames everyone but himself. Yes, he need to take some damn accountability. I heard his father taking some accountability. I heard his father saying told Bill that he messed his son up. And one of them, Bill was having an interview, and he walked over there and had a little conversation, and he said he messed his son up. And maybe I'm mixing two interviews, but I remember him saying that he messed his son up, and he took what made him great away or some shit like that. Or maybe he said it by himself in the interview, but I know it came out of his mouth. In the last couple days, he said that. He hit him with a nice, clean two-piece. Oh, Edwards dancing on him. Playing around with the footwork. Look like Rigondeaux right now. Got him on the ropes again. Check hook, but he pushed him. Edwards is pretty nice, though, yo. I mean, the guy Cambosis is good, too. Oh! Yo, Edwards is styling on cuz. He playing in there. I know he better tighten up, but he's styling on cuz. What's good, NBA D Nice? What's good with you? What's popping? Salute to you, Contender Regime Boxing. What's happening with you? I felt like saying your name the way you said in the beginning, in the beginning of your videos. felt compelled to say it like that just now. Salute to you for being in the building. But yeah, I think Josh Taylor's going to catch him coming in the way he caught Jose Ramirez coming in the first time he dropped Jose Ramirez. I believe in the fourth, fifth, something like that. But the first time he dropped Ramirez is because he was lunging in. He overextended coming in, and he got dropped. And T.O.'s last fight with Sandor Martin, he got dropped, I believe, twice. And one of them they didn't call a knockdown. By the same thing. He was reaching and he was coming in and he overextended and he got hit for it, and he dropped. He got dropped, you know what I mean? And that was I think it was a check hook that dropped T.O. both times versus Sandor Martin, but versus he's still styling on dude with his hands down, looking around like he Sugar Ray Leonard out this joint, dodging punches and hitting him with one punch at a time. Total punches landed round 2, 33% Edwards, 27% Campbell. So he's winning the battle of the punches landed and thrown for real. But yeah, cause he's splitting them in the 4th round, Yafa. All right, we're gonna see, man. We's gonna see. Don't you think it's bad for his mental just a little bit if he win? Like Tio gonna get worse if he win this fight. I don't know what's gonna come out of his mouth or what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen with his pops. I just don't see good things. I'm not being funny, like being honest. If Tio really gets humble in any fight, I really believe he'll come out better after that in boxing. Like regardless of how he thinks. Outside of, I'm talking about in the sport, like for real, when a fighter lose, they need to understand that they lost and why they lost. You can't be sitting there being like, well, I know I won because the ref raised my hand. The ref is not told what the judges is saying. The ref ain't giving the piece of paper saying who wins. The announcer is. The ref don't know nothing. Like that's the ref, bro. Take accountability for your losses. Your loss, anybody's loss. I think you should really think about that and see what happened. Go back to the drawing board and fix it. Whatever happened, fix it. Like at least acknowledge it. If you don't think you did nothing wrong and it was something that happened outside of camp, the reason why you lost, and you don't want to talk about it, cool. But don't come to the cameras and being like, I didn't lose because the ref raised my hand. I think that's a problem. Like don't continue that cycle thinking that you don't got no holes in your game, because everybody does. Everybody got holes in their game. Everybody gets exposed at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? Sandor Martin came in the game and dropped you and looked twice clean. They called one of them a drop that you got dropped and the other one they didn't. So, I mean, to me, it's just like, I feel like if you get humble during a boxing match, he'll come out of it a better fighter because he'll go into training, into looking at boxing matches and his opponents a lot different. Edwards is fighting with his back off the ropes and he was tagging the hell out of Campos just now. He's just sitting there. He's kind of playing with him, kind of. He need to take it serious, though. Edwards need to get serious on him. Get off the ropes. Like, he was just fighting off the ropes. That's the end of the round. Salute to Ty French again in the super chat. Definitely appreciate you. You say Teal is a professional. Oh man, he is a degenerate. Laugh out loud over by 8. Salute to you, Ty French. Salute to you. What round is this? He look all hurt in the why do look hurt in the? Oh, he just a little tired. But Todd, I mean, I can't disagree with anything that you wrote. I don't see the lie. I mean, it could be over in 8 though, for real. Salute to you. What's good with you, Ricky Williams? TWT in the house. What's popping with you, bruh? Salute to you, Vince. What's good with you? Glad you called me up, and y'all. Josh Taylor about to beat the brakes off T.O. Salute to you, Anthony Jones. Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. I don't think Like I'm saying, like I really only see T.O. winning. I mean, T.O. getting the best of Josh Taylor by just investing in the body and being highly successful doing it. And he got to hurt Josh Taylor in the process. I really think Josh Taylor got a hell of a chin though. Like I seen that when he fought Regis Prograis. You know, Regis Prograis had Josh Taylor eye looking like he hit it with a tire iron. Then he didn't get dropped once. You know what I'm saying? Flash knockdowns are one thing. Hitting somebody when they off balance and making them fall is another. Like he was taking clear shots from Regis and just sit and just stand in front of him. You know what I'm saying? I really think he got a good chin, and the body investment is going to be T.O.'s bread and butter to win the fight. But I don't see him doing it. Like I got Josh Taylor winning this fight for real, and honestly, I just don't know what's next though. You know, a lot of people was calling T.O. out to fight, knowing that this fight was coming. And in my opinion, I don't think none of them really got T.O. beating them. The people that was like, I'll get the winner of this fight, or what's good, T.O. Like Ryan called out T.O., but actually said depends on who wins the fight. Man, you know T.O. ain't winning that fight. Fuck out of here. And Ryan tweeted and called out 3 people he know he can't fight. Like, bro, you still back to the whack shit. Still back to. I'm telling you right now, yo, you keep going to the Derrick James gym and shit, they're going to make fun of you. They're going to be snickering and talking about your ass, to lying about fights and shit. You see, Ryan know what's up, though. He ain't want to, he ain't let Oscar talk everybody up into that Manny Pacquiao shit. He was like, this is not happening. This is so frustrating. He's mad as hell. You better tell Oscar to shut them lips. Over there talking about him and Manny can happen. Him and Manny can't happen, and don't nobody want to see it. You're over there just trying to milk something, to squeeze all the little pieces of money you can get out of Ryan. Leave that little boy alone. Jason Williams says Teal feels like he can get a Loma loss, you know. A loss that doesn't count and no one mentions. For real. Maybe. But Teal been calling out Josh Taylor since he was still fighting at 135. Like I really believe Teal mentally ain't there. I really believe he believes everything that comes out his mouth. Like honestly, like when he know he said something stupid is by everybody else's reaction and their face at what they say. And then he just starts rambling. He'll start talking about the fight and act like he excited for it, or try to start promoting, and he'll just start rambling and shit. He do it a lot, man. Every time he say something stupid and people look at him real funny or laugh or make us say something, he'd be like, well, yeah, let us start rambling. Well, you know, it's gonna be a good fight. We all like, bro, ain't nobody asked you all that. You just said something stupid. We stuck on that real quick. Salute to you, that's me. What's good with you? Chilling. Salute to you, Picasso. Man, I had a birthday. My birthday was June 2nd, and I had fun all weekend. That's really where I've been. No bullshit. Tio not winning anything. Nope, I don't think he is either. He's not mentally prepared to pay child support and divorce with court pay appointments. He might need to get a regular job. Man, he need to go be a gardener. I'm telling you, yo. See if he got that green thumb, yo, green giant out this joint. Either go somewhere where it's nice, where it's real quiet. He can enjoy nature. He sit and listen to his thoughts and the people in his head. Tell him to chill the fuck out, okay? He needs some time to himself. He don't need to be training. He don't need to be cutting weight. He don't need to be doing none of that. He needs to be somewhere chilling the fuck out. It's the 5th round, beginning of the 5th round. He needs to go somewhere. He needs to just go somewhere and mellow the fuck out and get his life in order before coming back to a brutal sport like boxing. A lot of people say the fight is mental. And if it is mental, which I do believe it is, it's trying on your mental. It's tough on your mental. You got people coming out left and right talking about they have mental depression. And a lot of people, that's not where they're at in life. It's like, well, these people are millionaires, but depression is 2 different things, and mental health 2 different things. You know what I'm saying? So if it is all of that, if that is really the case, then he's going through it. Teo going through it. You know what I'm saying? And you see his support system is his father, his parents. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like they have their own, or his father got his own fucking issues. He got his own problems. You know what I'm saying? And they bump heads. Shout out to Just Do. He just put out a video about some behind the scene footage and audio of the son and father arguing with each other. You know what I'm saying? And he called his father a B. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, he needs to stop what he's doing, because he's about to ruin the image and the style that he's used to. He needs to chill, for real. He needs to go somewhere, and she needs to go garden or something. You know what I'm saying? You remember after Thanos killed half the universe, he went somewhere and started gardening. He needs to go garden. He needs to go plant some petunias or something, some tulips and roses and squash, vegetables and fruit. He needs to go and live a regular life, be a farmer for a little bit or something. That motherfucker needs to go and chill the hell out. All right? Seriously. Edwards is dancing around the ring so tough. It's 38 seconds left in the 8th round. He dancing so tough that Kambosos stopped fighting or whatever. And then he just walked to the corner and put his back on it, like, just come over, come on. And Kambosos walked over there. And they're back fighting again. See, he's just showboating and shit. Now, come on, Edwards. There ain't nobody pay to see that. Engage fighting and keep fighting with Cuz. Because he got the smoke. Dude got a lot of smoke for him. He got a lot of smoke. He heard Manny's name. And is that right, yo? Like, bro, what are you doing, Oscar? You don't have to do none of this. Spatula Fishnet Promotions. Right, no bullshit. No bullshit. Salute to you. Thank you, Picasso. Thanks, Jason Williams. Kizzy. Thank you. Everybody intended salute. Right. Teal will gaze off in the middle of the fight and get knocked the fuck out like Kelvers. What's good, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast? What's popping with you, man? What's good with you? Y'all, all the highlights show Edwards tagging him up round after round. I missed a round or two, but I just keep seeing highlights, geared towards the work that Edwards is doing. Even though he's running around the ring and showboating, he's making a miss with his hands down. He's trying to be flashy and stuff in there. And it looked like it was working for the most part. And when I seen it. Thanks, Felix. Nunez. Salute to you, Scrapbook Boxing. What's good with you? Ashley's Corner, great to see you. I hope all is well. Passing through channels notice. The sis had to stop. Right. I had to stop and show roses. Right. Peace and blessings to you. Peace and blessings to you. Thank you very much, Scrapbook Boxing. I appreciate you, yo. Definitely appreciate you. Salute to you, PGA's big dog. What's happening? Oh, Tony Bellew got it 48-47. Close fight for Edwards, winning by 1 round. It's his 6th round, beginning of the 6th. Edwards is back on the ropes again. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ring generalship that the refs look for, ring generalship is one of the major things they look for. I understand he's showboating and he got good ring IQ, but the generalship is going to Kambosos. I mean, because, dog, Edwards' back just keep getting on the ropes. His back touched every inch of every fucking rope that's connected to that damn gym. I mean, to the ring. His neck, his rope done wiped clean everything. I mean, his back done wiped all the ropes clean in that joint. All of them. Did y'all see Deontay Wilder, yo, training with Malik Scott? Am I the only person that's seen that? Did y'all see how good Deontay Wilder looked? I should have put that on here so I can show a little bit of him working out when hitting the mitts. That's what he was doing when I seen him. Dang, man. Excuse me. He looked real good hitting them damn mitts, I gotta say. Shoot you do tonight. Yeah, man, I can't. That's one of the reasons why I want to see this card so damn bad. Salute to you, Jason. What's good with you? Salute. Say, hey, Ash, Dev, want that Regis smoke since Tank can't get right. How are you? I'm all right. I'm good. I'm chilling. I think Devin wanting to fight Regis happened a month or two ago. We just finding out about it. To be honest, I think Devin called Eddie Hearn over a month ago, well before he fought Lomachenko, to make that fight happen with Regis, for sure. But when it comes to Tank will be out in a month or two. He wasn't going to fight in 90 days anyway, so. Being that people, when it comes to Tank, being that people love to talk about, and I'm not definitely not talking about you, Jason, but in general, when people talked about how fat he would blow up in between fights, which he would, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it was just him not being disciplined. It was not like, I don't think it's because he's a foodie and he can't help but to eat. I just think that he was being undisciplined. And ever since he fought Leo Santa Cruz, he's been in the gym a couple of days, if not right after he fights. So I really think he's not going to blow up but so damn much, because honestly, everybody that I know that went to jail, and I know a lot of people that been in jail in Baltimore, you can't gain no weight in that bitch. So for everybody that's talking about he gonna be out of shape and he gonna be Baltimore jail don't feed you. Who in here know more than what I do? Because I'm letting you know, I know people that been in jail for years in Baltimore. They don't feed you in that motherfucker. What jails fatten you up anyway? I didn't even know that. And I ain't even ever been in jail. But I know to get fat in jail, you got to do a lot. You got to do a lot to get a lot of food in jail. Like, I don't know what type of jails that y'all have in y'all states. But the jail that he's in is in Baltimore. So, and that jail in Baltimore don't feed you shit. He's already a smaller guy, like, for real. He's not gonna, they don't feed you shit. Like, he's not gonna gain no big ass motherfucking, he's not gonna come out that bitch looking like he's been eating Popeyes all week like he did when he was a professional a few years ago, and he'll be big as shit trying to get that weight. He's not gonna get this in jail. He's not going to. I'm letting y'all know that right now. He's not. For the people that's hoping that he come out so out of shape, bro, he could probably gonna be skinny as a bitch. No bullshit. Show you Deontay Wilder? Man, I should find that shit. Man, Wilder was looking. Salute to you, Brian King B. What's good? What's happening with you? Appreciate you coming through today. Wilder getting faster with the jab looking dangerous, AJ. And Malik would throw the combo. And he would be, he would hold the mats. He would throw the combo and hit the mitts, and in with like a punch. And instead of slipping, he'll move to the side and straight them up, bruh. With on the angle on some Lomachenko type shit. I was like, bruh, that shit was nasty just now. Nasty. Kill somebody. 7th round, a minute 10 left. You know I'm messing with you, Ash. I know you a Tank. I know you are. I know you know. It's all good. I'm glad people come in here and ask some questions, man. I don't get mad about what people say about Tank unless you purposely word it in the way that I know you're trying to get me mad. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can say whatever you want, but when you write it in a certain way, then I'm going to know you mean it in a certain way. You understand? I know what you mean, though. It's all good. I'm glad you said something about it. I mean, it's all good. It's like I said, we got like 2 weeks worth of shit to talk about. I know I'm gonna miss some stuff if I don't get helped out, if y'all don't help me out. Yeah, he can lift some weights. I don't know if he'll do that either, but he can still. We talking about jail here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying for the people that's thinking he gonna come out fat and out of shape. Like, bro, he might be out of shape, meaning he couldn't lift weights to the capacity or run to the capacity that he usually do. Maybe he's out of shape, but he ain't gonna be like 30 pounds heavier coming out of, like, bro, he don't got 3 years. He don't got a year. Motherfucker got 90 days after serving what he was served. So he got like 2 months in that bitch. Like, bruh, so? Not so, but I'm sorry, like, bruh, I know a lot of people that's been in jail. You know what I'm saying? And not like it's a good thing, and I'm not bragging or nothing, but I know you don't get fat in jail. I know if you want to gain weight, jail is not the place to be. If you want to gain it in 2 months, like, you're not gonna get big in 2 months in jail. You're just not. You know what I'm saying? They're not in there feeding you 4-course meal, like the meat, the trimmings, and the sides, and all. They ain't giving you all that shit. Jail, man. For real, he might be picky and starve himself for the first couple, man. That shit ain't the shit. Not like that. Still to you, JV. What's good with you? Unless somebody brings you some biscuits, right? Tank not gonna gain no. It's a little guy. Like, he might gain something, but they get that shit off in a week. Shit is, it's not going to change anything. You understand what I'm saying? I have not been listening to what people have to say about the situation, because just like I said, I'm on my business, and everybody else should too. But shout out to Corner Local Sports. I heard what he had to say on the matter, and I like what he had to say on the matter. He didn't touch what was going on with Tank. He just was talking about how people shouldn't be so happy about it. You know what I'm saying? And he said some of the things that people been saying. So that's how I know what people been saying about Tank, because salute to Corner Local Sports, y'all. He came out. He had a very nice video on the situation. On the topic, not really the situation. Yo, Edwards need to do more. You know what I'm saying? I understand he looking good. He doing what he want in the fight, but he doing a lot of backing up and chilling on the ropes. You know what I'm saying? He's not fighting enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't seen him back up Cambosis a lot. I haven't seen Cambosis back him up damn near every round though. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I should just jump. Some jails feed you good if they locate. Yeah, Baltimore don't feed you good. I'm letting you know what I know. Baltimore does not feed you good, because I know people that been to that jail. So, been to both of them. It's two. Omega Red, they've been to the one down here. Salute to you, Omega Red. Salute to you. What's good with you? Gang. What's good, Mystery Machines? What's popping with you? Salute to you, Tiz Frank. What's popping? What's good with you? What it is right now? He can do calisthenics and be fine. That's a fact. If Wilder used combos, he can disguise that right hand. Right. It would be a nightmare for bruh. What was it on? Who was showing it? I need to think about it. Now I'm gonna look that shit up. Usyk said he want to save Wilder last, bruh. That's because he know he'll never be the same after he fight Wilder. Sutu, he got everything on the line, including his health. Malik is getting Wilder out of his old habits, relying on the right hand. Yes, and it's been how many fights now? Like, we can throw that as you can't change a fighter in one training camp shit out the window now. Salute to you, Teach. What's good with you? It looked like he changing them. Let me see if I can find this fight real quick. I mean, Wilder training with Malik Scott. See, I don't know if I should play this because they be. Hold on. Is this it? This ain't it. This something else. Hold up. I knew this. Wilder funny as a motherfucker. Go do a kick. All right. This is it. It gotta be it. Gots to be it. All right. Let me present. But they still fighting. 52% for Edwards, 24% power punches for the eighth round. This is the ninth round now. 2 minutes 30 seconds left in the ninth. Wilder is so powerful that uneventful punches are deadly. Right. Combos will only make him right, make him better. They only been together for 2 fights, I think. Yeah. And in between them fights, I believe he was chilling. It's been like it's been 2 years, right? It's been over a year and a half. It's been 2 years, right? They've been training. Actually, going on better. Think twice about fighting Wilder. I know. Yo, the bag is that these are fighters at heart. I understand exactly what you're saying, Tay Tay. The fighter, them being big men and grown men, and they already fighters, they probably feel like, some fighters would be like they want to feel that power. See, you know what I'm saying? Like they feel like they've been hit by the hardest shit. You know what I'm saying? And they want to tell everybody, you know what I'm saying? His punch was cool, but it really wasn't that hard anyway. You know what I'm saying? And because you get the bag out of this shit, because you know what I'm saying, you get so much money out of fighting one person, he probably is concerned. It ain't really concerned with what somebody like me and you would be concerned about. You know what I'm saying? He want that money. And it's a size thing. It's because, they are who they are. Like me, I'll fight any girl. And that's because, how I look at women in the fight game. I'll fight any chick with a bag tonight. And that's just because of me and just how I am. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to somebody as big as him, you know what I'm saying, how big he is, he probably looking at Wilder like it's not that, it's not that serious. I done fought guys his size before or even bigger, you know what I mean? So hell, but yeah, I definitely I definitely would be looking at it the same way you fucking looking at it, like, yo, they need to chill. It's gonna get fucked up. Yeah, because he don't move his head. He don't know how to really throw it. And he's slow. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like a big punching bag. 10 seconds left in the ninth. Yo, they scrapping for real, but ain't like all the rounds kind of look the same. They got one round left though. Suit you, Chris Brown 45. What's popping with you? What's good? I think this is the only one that I can find, but I know it was some more training that didn't come with the talking, but I don't know where it's at. It's a lot of talking in this one. Hold on. He's keeping his hands up, trying to keep his hands up. I can't even find that joint. I know it was another one. I don't know where the fuck is that. But I don't even know where the fuck is. Oh. Caleb Plant tweeted that he's going to be right back in a big fight. Does anybody know who it's going to be? Anybody know? Anybody have one idea who it's going to be? Could it be Boo Boo? What's a big fight for Caleb Plant? We already see the Davids are in the talk. David Benavidez and David Morales in the talk. You already fought Charlo. Is Boo Boo you already fought Canelo. Is Boo Boo or Charlo? Charlo's getting some rings. His phone is ringing now that he's been out for 2 years, and people said, I don't even exactly know what he said, but I think he was some type of depressed because of something that was going on in his home life. If that's the case, then it's like that's why people want to fight him now. That's why, Mangia said he wanted Charlo after he fight Derevchenko tonight. That's another fight that I want to see. I think it's going to be very entertaining. Salute to you, Callie. Your man fighting tonight. What you think about that? The Callie Enigma in the house. Salute to you. What's good with you? You think you're gonna fight Charlo? You think Caleb is gonna fight Charlo? If Charlo's gonna come right back out without a tune-up, come out and just fight somebody, even though Caleb got sold, like he said, and he's probably the better boxer of everybody, I think he'll be the safest bet to fight because out of all of them, I think he has the least bit of pop. And Caleb got pop, but I think both Benavidez hit harder than him and Boo Boo. That's honestly what I think. So if he's gonna come out and fight a top name, you know what I'm saying, out of this 4 or 5 fight nest, you know what I'm saying, that's who I think it should be. You know what I'm saying? I think he should fight. I think Jamal Charlo should fight Caleb Plant. As far as Caleb Plant, I think matter of fact, Caleb Plant kind of can fight whoever he wants because I think everybody want to fight Caleb. Everybody want to fight Caleb Plant. So he got options. I think because he fought Canelo, like I think everybody want a piece of him. People was calling him out before, but I think everybody want a piece of him now just to fear how they would look against this person. The triangle theory that fighters like doing, that fans like doing because of fans like doing. So salute to you, Cuzzo. What's good with you? Just do boxing? What's good with you? Hyman McGear been ducking all types of dogs. Yeah, he finna fight now though. He finna get it in now. I think he's been on the shelf longer than a hot potato. They finna turn his ass over. You know what I'm saying? They finna put him out there, you know what I'm saying? And it's about damn time. When I seen him standing in front of Derevchenko, I was like, damn, he kind of big. Fucking hunter-gatherer. Kind of big, you know what I'm saying? For real. But this fight finally over. He was playing with him the whole time. He made it a show though. Edward made it a show. It was a good fight. He needs to fight someone. He should fight David next. Which David? You talking about McGear fight who? Which David? I think David Morrell and David Benavidez is in talks to fight in October. And in my opinion, that's probably one of the best fights to make at the weight class. David Benavidez. So McGear should fight David Benavidez next? Or are you saying Plant? Well, Plant already fought Benavidez, so you must be talking about McGear should fight David Benavidez next. You think that'll be the one? I guess, you know what I'm saying, since both of their heritage and cultures is, same background, they should fight each other before they lose. I feel what you're saying. But I think both it's gonna be the battle of the Davids next, for real. The battle of the Davids. Shadeja Green. I wanna see Shadeja Green and Christina Hammer. I said that about 2 weeks ago, and I was like, make it happen. I was gonna talk about that on the show. They are both of them fight at 168 right now, and they are ranked number 1 and number 2. But now I heard that they're gonna give Shadeja Green the shot at the winner. So if you're gonna get a shot at the winner of Hammer versus Cruz, then she's right where she needs to be. Shadeja Green right where she needs to be, because she wanted Franchon Cruz at first. Franchon Cruz seemed like she wanted other fights, even though she was number 1 to fight Shadeja Green. And since she wants to fight Hammer and someone else, then they're going to make the winner fight her. And that's great, because I would love to see her versus Hammer. I think Hammer can beat Franchon Cruz, but Cruz could win this fight. You know what I'm saying? If she come in there very if she come in that bitch and don't gas out, it's not a lot of movement in my opinion that she needs during this fight versus Savannah Marshall. But we will see. I'm gonna give Savannah Marshall a very, big chance to win this fight. Matter of fact, screw that. I'll just say this is a 50-50 fight. And Savannah Marshall could win this fight, you know. Regardless of who win, I would love to see either one of them, both of them versus Shadasia Green. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful fight to make, in my opinion. It's a couple of girls that I need to get their names of. That's probably like the best 5 boxers and best 5 women's boxers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even, of course, you know what I'm saying. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say 8 because everybody already knows about Shields and, you know, Bumgarner and Amanda Serrano. I'm talking about some other girls. The Shadasia Green is like one of them chicks at the top of that list, and we just got to see them all mix up and see what they all can do. I really like Shadasia Green, though. I like how she throw her punches, yo, and how she put what she puts behind them. You know what I mean? But I should talk about this shit. Are they still talking? Who won this fight? Bro, who won this fight? They on this joint talking and shit. My phone is launching. Oh, okay. No, they still fighting. Manguez should fight Benavidez. I think it will be a big fight in Las Vegas. It will be a big fight, especially if both of them are undefeated when they fight. Two Aztec warriors. Well, why ain't my phone charged? I mean, my computer charging. Houston, we have a problem. Whatever, I think it's charging. It's acting stupid. Krista says she wants the winner. Bruh, stop. That's why Shadasia Green called up to the boxing voice saying that she's next. Man, after hearing Shadasia Green's side of the stories with an S on it, Franchon Cruz and Shields seem like they don't like Shadasia Green. And I get that strictly from the things that Shadasia Green said. That's why I think they don't like her. I heard Shields say that she wanted to have a rematch and it'll be a big fight versus Franchon Cruz. In my opinion, man, I think Cruz can't beat her. You know, I think a lot of everybody that's a Shields fan thinks Shields is going to beat Cruz. I don't think people are giving Franchon Cruz much chance to beat Shields. Like when they fought each other, but it was both of their debut. From the last fight, shout out to Carissa Shields. From her last fight, man, she looked great. In the way female fighters fight now, a female boxer can't beat Carissa Shields on her best day and on Carissa Shields' worst day. You're still not going to outplay her to a decision, in my opinion. The only way to beat a female fighter no matter who the fuck she is. The only way to beat a female fighter that's great, like Shields, is by hurting her. Is by, actual punishment in the ring and her body making her body quitting instead of her telling. Like, I don't think she got break in her. When Shields fought Savannah Marshall's, she admitted that Savannah Marshall hit her with one of them hooks during the round and she couldn't fucking see. She just didn't quit or take a knee. She said she couldn't see. She was blinded. She said it took, some time, and after the round was over, she could see she was good again. But that right there lets you know that she don't got no quit in her, and she got a chin. So it's going to be hard to beat Shields, in my opinion. Like, I don't see her losing to nobody. Like, I just don't. I understand it might be a big fight because it is a rematch and because it's undisputed and undisputed. You know what I mean? Because Franchon Cruz is undisputed, and so is Shields. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's why she wants to make that fight before the winter, because Shields said that Franchon Cruz was going to beat Savannah Marshall. She thinks she's going to beat Savannah Marshall, and in turn, her saying that she wants the winner is going to set up the big fight that she just talked about. And that way it'll both be undisputed. Maybe. I mean, even though she said it verbally that Green can't beat, she said Shadasia Green can't beat Franchon Cruz because she said it verbally, but in my opinion, I think she can. I think Shadasia Green will beat Cruz. And if that's the case, then it won't be no undisputed versus Cruz. The undisputed person would be Green. And maybe because she wants that fight so bad, she wants to fight her while she's still undisputed before she has to fight her number one contender, which is Shadasia Green. But damn, Shields, I want to see Shadasia. I want Shadasia to get her shot, yo. When are we going to start talking about turning Atlanta into black fighters? Las Vegas. Let's see who win this fight. Edwards. And still, salute to you, boxing and barbecue between Cruz and Hammer. Yeah, man. Who you think is gonna win in between Franchon Cruz and Christina Hammer? I think that's a 50-50 fight. I think Christina Hammer got a good chance of winning that fight, yo. No bullshit. Because of her fighting style. Yeah, she is too skilled. Chris too skilled. Chris is forcing women's boxing to raise its level. Yep. Salute to the Real Marlo TV. What's popping, yo? What's good with you? More girls are boxing early because of her, which would translate to a bigger talent pool. Salute to you, Underground Asylum. What's popping with you? Glad you caught me, yo. For real. I think Hammer's jab will. Yo, see, man, like, why? Wait. I'm tripping. Not Christina Hammer. It's Marshall. That's who she's fighting. That's why I'm trying to be careful with my words, because I get Hammer and Marshall mixed the fuck up for some reason. Just verbally, I get them mixed up. Franchon Cruz ain't fighting Christina Hammer. Franchon Cruz is fighting Savannah Marshall. You dig? Savannah Marshall, the girl that just lost to Shields. Savannah Marshall is fighting Cruz. What you think about that, Callie? All right, let me see. I forgot to put the first take on here. But the reason why Errol was mad, y'all can see visibly. Errol was mad at that first take because Stephen A was talking like it was his fault that the fight didn't happen. The way he was wording his questions was trash. And then when he would address dressed Bud, he would have dressed him with all these accolades behind it, like he was coming out to the ring or some shit. Like he was talking to him with respect, but then talking to Errol like he was some type of challenger, and you know, he's the reason why the fight wasn't happening and shit. But yeah. Let me bring up my video. All right. Sutu Soul Power, aka Ganged Up Kennels in the house. What is popping with you? She has a nice one too. That's who I was talking about. Oh, okay, that's who you was talking about. My bad. Savannah Marshall. Oh, okay, so he was. Ha! Damn. All right. ESPN is Bud's home. It sure enough is. And now, and then Devin said, Top Rank is my home. But it's not, because I don't think they signed. I can't wait for the press conferences. I can't wait for that shit either. Errol wanted the fight. Bud blocked the fight before. But it was mainly PBC, Showtime, Top Rank, and Bob Arum. Exactly. Facts. Coon and A. Smith. Always on some clown shit. Man, he was, yo. He was the reason why Errol was looking like that. I'm gonna play this joint. Let's get to it. We already got the hour out the way. What time does the other fight card start, yo? Anybody know? That's Charles Taylor. Let me talk about this. Let me go here first. Screen share. You know, don't act funny that I see my internet acting dumb already. Don't even do
it. 3-division champion, undisputed champion. When I look at Errol Spence, I say Errol Spence for better competition. And I say that because PBC had better competition at 147 pounds than Top Rank. Whereas there was other divisions where Top Rank got better fighters at that weight division than PBC. But it just so happened that the welterweight division had Danny Garcia, had Sean Porter, had Keith Thurman, had Errol Spence. That's 5 fighters right there in one that's signed to one promotional company that was considered the top 5 fighters in the world at that time. Do you know, in that division, including yourself?
So I'm gonna ask you this. Why do you feel Errol fought better competition than Terence Crawford? Would you say he fought better competition overall, or would you say he fought better competition at welterweight?
At welterweight.
Okay, so, you know what I mean? Why would you say that?
Because he fought Danny Garcia. He was considered one of the top welterweights.
Time out, we're going to go.
Been a champion.
I love doing this. Okay, so who Danny Garcia beat at 47?
And I'm going to stop his ass right there. Who did Danny Garcia beat at 47? I'm going to ask, and because this was his, I can tell that he was going to ask that question for everybody he said. For anybody that came out of his mouth, and for the next person too, he's going to ask the same question. So I could ask the same shit. Hit him with the same shit. Hit him with the beatbox. Who did Julius Ndongo fight to make him the man? I know he had some titles, but who did he fight? What made him credible? What made Mean Machine credible? Who did he fight? After he sat there and said the top fighters was these people and they were all part of PBC, that still don't matter to him because he can't do nothing about it. So all he want to do is bitch about some shit. Oh, well, who did he fight to make him the man? He was the man because he did almost damn near everything you did at 140. And in my opinion, he fought better competition than you. If you put up Danny's resume next to yours at 140 pounds, his blows yours out the water. And isn't Bud the same guy that was riding off of what he did at 140 to beat A-Side versus versus EJ at 147? Like, bro, your own logic don't even work for your shit. Salute to you, Mike. What's good with you? Danny wasn't ducking nobody, but we can't say that for Bud. That's a fact. Errol fought better competition and has a far better resume. In my opinion, he does. It's not even close or debatable. I don't give a fuck what Bud or anyone else says. No bullshit, yeah. Bud gets more unlikable in every interview. Why he just shitting on boxers boxers that he didn't fight. No bullshit. Danny overall Danny fought damn near everybody at 140. And he know it. And that's why he stopped his ass before he could say, because he wasn't going to go down the line. He was still talking about Danny when he stopped him to say that bullshit. Who did Danny fight to make him the man? Danny did the same shit you did to make him the man. He did all his shit at 140 and then came up to 147 and got a better resume than you right now at 147. Danny's resume is better than yours at right now 147. He fought better people, fought better names. That shit can go both ways, bruh. He acting like he dropping C notes out that bitch like he trumping them. Nah, bruh. Who the fuck did you fight? You fought Jeff Horn to be anything of any substance at welterweight at 147. The only person you fought was Jeff Horn to get that sorry whack ass maroon belt. If you got to sit there and break down fights of other fighters, but not the fights you fought when you fought them, then you're right proceeding. Right. No bullshit, man. Keith has a better resume than Bud do. Yo, in my opinion, just because you lose fights, that's still part of a good resume because you went out there to fight a fighter that's considered a top fighter. So it's always going to be better, in my opinion. Like Sean Porter got a great resume at 147, regardless of if he lost or not. He still got a better resume than everybody because he stuck it out there and fought the better fighters. He still fought the better fight. Like Bud didn't fight. Bud, you fought Jeff Horn. Then you had, like, for real, we really go and look at this man's resume, really didn't fight nobody. You fought Jeff Horn, then you went and had you asked to fight sorry ass Jose Benavidez. You fought Mean Machine, Amir Khan. Like, bruh, like they ain't shit. The eyes tripping. They not shit, yo. They want to sit and talk. Bud's a hardcore narcissist. No bullshit. Yeah, I just don't. Bud has a chance to beat Errol, but his resume debate isn't a debate, right? Fucking argument, right? And let's finish it. Let's go. He can't answer the question.
Because right now, on my mind,
Danny is my boy.
Okay,
Danny
name
from
some
Philly.
of the people he fought.
No,
because I can't remember right now. I can't remember.
He lost to everybody. Hold up, I know Danny. Danny lose that.
Ask Danny.
Didn't he get a belt at 147?
a given belt.
We call Danny, man.
What you mean a given belt?
He was handed a belt.
Who did he beat to get the belt?
Paulie.
Malignaggi?
Yes. But when he fought Sean Porter, he lost.
I thought he beat Sean Porter.
No.
Me personally.
Listen, when he fought Sean Porter, he lost.
Yes.
When he fought Keith Thurman, he lost.
Okay.
When he fought Errol, he lost.
Mm-hmm.
So who did Danny Garcia beat at the welterweight division that was worth talking about?
I gotta remember who he fought.
Come on, man. Come on, man. We being real, man. I'm giving you $1 million worth of game right now.
All right, then let me give some, man. Because another thing, man. The thing that Terence Crawford does a lot is he act like what he has to say matters, in my opinion. Like you act not matters, but he act like what he say is really the rule, is really how shit work. That's really not how it works. Like we know by now that yes, he's egotistical. Yes. Don't we know by now that Don't we know by now that old media is the ones that make fighters top fighters? Not necessarily just them, but like we got great fighters that's great that old media don't talk about, and they get no shine. They don't get no title shot. They don't get up in the rankings and none of that. You see the people that old media like, okay? You see the people that old media like, they could be coming off a knockout, aka Rolly Romero, Ryan Garcia. They go up and wait and get top spots for title shots. Top spots. It's not about who you think Danny Garcia fought or didn't fight to make him a top guy. The fact of the matter is that he was. The thing is with Bud, and he talks about that shit like it's fact. And his fans and a lot of people believe the shit. And the fact of the matter is what he really say don't mean shit. The fact of the matter is, and I know people don't like it, and we're trying to fix and help sway it to in a different direction, us being on YouTube and content creators, bruh. Old media tells us what's fucking cool. Sorry, but that's just how it is. How else can Tank become the face of boxing for fighting somebody that all of us knew really wasn't that good? Ryan Garcia. All of us know Lomachenko really ain't all of that. You can't say he'll beat Floyd. He ain't the best thing since sliced bread. Don't bring him up next to Muhammad Ali name. But who did that? Who carried it? Old media. Kept being number one in the spotlight. Kept being number one on ESPN and all these all these pound for pounds and shit. Kept getting opportunities. Second fight, professional. Third. What was it? Second? Was it the third fight? It was a title shot. Like some people, sorry, it's not up to us a lot of times to take somebody out of a top 10 or a top 5. Bruh, be there. That's why Floyd took a different approach to the shit. Floyd was like, oh, okay, that's the guy. I'm going to go beat him. Bud is doing some other shit. Bud is like, oh, that's the guy. It's Errol. No, it ain't. Keith's the guy. That's who I want. Fuck him. Keith's the guy. Like, bro, that's where you fucking up at. It's not about what you think. And is Keith the guy? Are you right or wrong? You wrong as fuck. Keith ain't the guy. Since he said it to right now, where the fuck is Keith? His edges is even gone on his damn head. He ain't one time no more. He has no steps on his shit. Shout out to my man, the real Marlo. Man don't got no steps, but I've been saying that nigga's hairline been fucked up. He a totally different dude right now. Errol is that guy that went from 1 belt to 3 when you were saying that he wasn't the guy. It's not about what you think. It's about what old media say. It's about what it say on the package, bruh. That's what matters. Not what you think. some $1 million worth of game for you. Let me give y'all some $1 million worth. Man, shut up. Shut up. Bud is just ridiculous, man. Shit's dumb. Nigga fought David. I've been sneezing. And was getting caught with the weak shit. Exactly. David's pure trash. Pure trash. He pure trash. I was looking for that word narcissist. You was looking for it? I can't stand this nigga. Bruh, it's ridiculous. Really, I just definitely persuasion. I don't understand why people fall for it. If that's how he want to be, want to talk like that, fine. Salute to you, Max G. Salute to you. What's good with you? I appreciate you for coming through. I don't understand why people believe it, why people go along with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have the waterboard this just to get the truth out of it. Like, damn. Man, I don't understand why he throwing out this type of shade either. Like, he had to say that about all the top fighters that, bro, you even fought one of them. But, to his credit, he didn't want to fight him. Motherfucker, he didn't want to fight nobody. I thought he wanted to fight Danny Garcia. Ain't that right? You send Danny the contract and you lowballed him? Just like you tried to lowball Sean. That shit went to a purse bid. Bud and his team are beta males. Probably so. Probably motherfuckers so. Salute to Boxing MMA 365. What's good with you? Floyd will have destroyed Loma. Facts. Danny Garcia fought Eric El Terrible. El Terrible. It's like, no, Morales. Salute to you. Yeah, 135 Floyd would have damn near killed Loma. Yo, he was a dog. They be disrespectful when they say a lot of shit, yo. Straight up. And whatchamacallit could be getting mad. You could tell in his face. What's his name? Damn. What's his name? SOG. He be getting mad when they compare certain people. Cause they like, man, I know he's thinking like, man, I'm better than these niggas. How you ain't never said that shit about me. I bet he looking at it like, yo, y'all be dick riding too hard sometimes. Should be pissing him off. Yo, I just know it. Terence Crawford should have switched to PBC years ago. Exactly. He just don't want to admit that shit. That's why you gonna sit there and shit on all their fighters and shit like they ain't shit. Shit's stupid. He could have fought some of these dudes and then his resume wouldn't be right in question. That's a fact. Prelims just started on ESPN. Ashley Korner, thank you very much for letting me know, sir. Bud was fighting cans, exactly. And the cans had sharp edges. The nigga was still getting cut. Two facts, man, ain't got no steps. Right. I seen your shit. That shit the reason why your video was so funny is I could tell you were trying to be serious. You were trying to, like, you were serious, but you were laughing at you were trying to keep the shit together and point it out. His hairline was like that for a while though. Like, if you go back, like when he had hair, that shit was like that. His hair is that length of his hair just had you not really paying attention to that motherfucker hair. His hairline been fucked up. It just looked worse now. Oh shit, that shit was funny though. He did want that fight, but Bob Arum lowballed him. Right, Danny Garcia. Right. He said PBC fighters were overpaid. Who said PBC fighters were overpaid? I know Bud didn't say that shit and then turned around and act like he didn't know where the funds was coming from and the motherfucker needed $10-20 million guarantee. I know he didn't say that shit. Fuck. So crazy. Bob Arum sabotaged that nigga a bunch of times, over and over and over again. Same shit with Manny. Motherfucker, you came in before you left. Matter of fact, right after his undisputed fight, when he was still at 140, he said he wanted Manny Pacquiao. And right when it came and he signed the contract, but I think Bo Mac, the double-edged spoon, had a conversation with Bob like, look, if you give me this, I'll make sure he don't sign that shit. No bullshit. I can see that shit happening. Bob Arum said it. Oh, okay. Bet. I was about to motherfucker say, yo, they really tripping now. Y'all Bud be off the chain though, for real. This whole argument stinks though, in my opinion. This whole argument is trash. You act like great fighters really get all the credit, but to credit Danny Garcia, like we've been saying, man, he had better shit. What made him, in my opinion, what made Terence Crawford who he is being undisputed at 140. If he never been undisputed at 140, his career wouldn't even be going the way it's going right now. Being that by its tradition for Top Rank to rob you on your last fight leaving, if he never was undisputed, he would already have a loss on his record. Now tell me I'm lying. Would already lost out this bitch. So because that's your claim to fame, undisputed at 140, I understand you got undisputed, but Danny's resume was better, dog. Let's just be 100.
At the end of the day,
okay, so let's go to somebody else.
Hold on. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is,
pick up the phone.
He was considered a top welterweight,
but why?
And he fought them. They was considered a top welterweight. He was considered a top welterweight.
Hold up. They say you didn't fight no. I don't know. They saying T's saying you ain't fight nobody in the class.
No, he ain't beat nobody.
You ain't beat nobody.
We don't even know that.
Blame for certain fights not happening my whole career.
Yeah, they always say you fuck
there it is. There it is.
History,
that's what I wanted him to say.
I'm gonna continue to make history in my next fight. Period.
So you and Errol be on the phone, busting it up, chopping it up, talking about the fight. Come on, what else y'all be talking about? You don't be like, nigga, you know I'm gonna ice you. He don't be like, I'm gonna get you the fuck out of here.
Nah, it's it's respect. Let's get this done.
I don't know
man.
you scared
it's history.
That talk.
You know what I mean? We playing with.
Scare you off.
Like what we gotta do to make it work.
So you don't talk, they don't shoot no shit at each other on no fun shit.
Ain't no need to do all that, You don't say that for.
I mean, it's friendly competition. It's like boxing. It's like basketball, nigga. I'm saying, let's get the deal done, man. Because you know I fuck with you, man. I'm gonna cook the shit out.
But the crazy part about it is, you don't got nobody in the way. I've been dealt with getting blamed for certain fights not happening my whole career.
Yeah, they always say you fucked this shit up.
And I'm like, dang, how is it me?
Because you kept trying to
like I'm a fighter. I don't make the fights. I'm willing to
do with the paperwork.
I'm willing to fight any and everybody, whenever.
You conveniently kept fighting, kept signing with the other side.
Look over some paperwork and say, look at this. Have you looked over this? And I'll be like, yeah, let's talk about this. And it ain't right, then, it ain't right. But if I'm calling out these fighters and trying to get these fighters and they say you on the wrong side of the street, that's my fault. People weird nowadays.
Now, how many times did he sign with Bob? You signed originally, you re-signed, and then you re-signed again. You've been with Bob your whole career, over a decade, damn near 14, 15 years. You've been with him through 3 weight classes, 2 weight classes, something like that. Didn't he start at 135? 3 weight classes? You were still with him at 147 and you just left. How is it not your fault? What did you just say? You knew they were sides of the street. You just said that shit. You just said it. You purposely signed to the side of the street because you wanted to do what you wanted to do. You wanted to sign the Bob, and you kept signing the Bob, knowing that weight class after weight class, well, knowing when you got to welterweight that your competition was over there. And then what did you do? Hold on. My bad, y'all. My daughter was banging on something. I don't know what the hell was going on. But yeah, you signed over and over and over again to Bob Arum. For what? And it seemed like everything stopped when you got to welterweight. It didn't seem like you was collecting belts or doing anything special. How is it not is right? How is it not your fault? You just said that you signed the Bob. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and let me go ahead and rewind that just a little bit. Let me go ahead and rewind
my whole career.
Yeah, they always say you fucked this shit up.
And I'm like, dang, how is it me getting blamed for certain fights not happening my whole career?
Yeah, they always say you fucked this shit up.
And I'm like, dang, how is it me? You know, like I'm a fighter. I don't make the fights. I'm willing to do with the paperwork. I'm willing to fight any and everybody, you know, whenever. But when my lawyer look over some paperwork and say, you know what I mean, look at this. Have you looked over this? And I'll be like, yeah, like, you know what I mean, let's talk about this. And it ain't right, then, you know, it ain't right. But if I'm calling out these fighters and trying to get these fighters and they say you on the wrong side of the street, that's my fault.
See, he shouldn't have said that's my fault. He should have said something else. Like, yeah, nigga, it's your fault. You're on the wrong side of the street. You knew that shit. This ain't your first rodeo. Welterweight ain't your first weight class, bruh. You know damn well it's fights over here and it's fights over there and everywhere else. You know damn well, man. Like, what type of fighter? And you got Bomac used to be a fighter. Y'all can't tell me that y'all never heard nobody say that side of the street. Y'all can't tell me that you never heard that people say that Bob Arum and Al Hammond don't work with each other. Like, you can't tell me you didn't hear that shit, yo. Like, you really dumb. Your whole team dumb and shit if you didn't hear. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it, yo. You knew it, and you wanted to sign conveniently with the other side to say what the fuck you're saying now, what you've been saying for the last couple of years. Oh, yeah, they're over there. They're on that side of the street. But conveniently, again, when Errol said it, you act like he was ducking you and shit. Where Errol was like, yo, if I handle what I'm handling on this side of the street, which you should be kissing his ass. You should be thanking him. Because honestly, I don't know if you would have went through that gauntlet of talent and came out the way that you talking right now. Like, he did all the heavy lifting and all you can do is sit there and act entitled and shit. That shit get on my nerves, Chocolate Karen. He be getting on my nerves with that shit. Like, bruh, stop acting so entitled. You didn't do shit. You ain't do shit. He blocked a lot of big fights in his career and other careers. But in his career, he blocked fights with an S on it. Like, bruh, and he know, well, I'm not going to say he know. According to him, he's saying that and tried to sue Bob and said on stage that he couldn't secure the Errol Spence fight. If that's the case, then what are we even talking about? Why are you acting like this, that, like this ain't this and that ain't that? We ain't blind. We ain't dumb. We know that you wasn't doing shit, and we know Bob Arum ain't shit. But you signed with him 3 times. And 3rd time's a charm. That's why your ass sued him, or tried to anyway. Or maybe that was a whole publicity stunt. Who fucking knows, bro? You're so full of it. He sabotaged your fight with Pacquiao. Bob admitted to that shit. Yeah, and Bob Arum Bomac admitted to telling him not to sign because they wanted to see if the funds was there. Like, really? At the time when Manny was only fighting for nothing less than $20 million? Like, bro, you think they don't got your check, but they got his? We all get dumber by listening to Bud, man. That shit crazy, yo. I just don't get it. Stupid. You stupid. The whole world is divided, man. Yo, that's my guy. Rematch in London at the O2 Arena September 2nd. Yo, I like Zhang. I didn't like Zhang ever since I seen him fight Herkovich. Yo, I was like, man, I like how he fight. I like his attitude and all of that shit. When it came to this fight, the only thing that I was like, yo, I don't see him winning only because of where they fighting, and they're going to give him hometown advantage, and, you know, they're going to give the fight to Joe Joyce. But I was saying all the reasons why I think, you know, Zhang can win, and Zhang winning that bitch and lead straight left-hand his ass until his eye popped out this bitch. I was like, damn. That fight was hard to watch, but I can't wait to watch the second one. It's facts. Big Bane is about to fuck him up again. Yes, sir. Yes, he is, yo. Came and jump. Right. Don't hate on the PBC. He love hating on the PBC. Big Bang gonna stop him this time. Yeah, he gonna hurt him for real. He gonna hurt him for real. Salute to you, D-Man Jr. What's good with you? Exactly. He held up everybody just like Keith Thurman. They could fight each other. Errol was recovering from his injuries while Bud didn't jump in front and fight. Right. Exactly. Yo, I think nobody knows what the hell Bob was doing to this man's career on the other end of the scope. At the time when Bud thought he was doing his best type of shit, his best shit in this career of boxing, his own promoter, Bob Arum, was giving all the glory to Lomachenko, saying that he was better than Bud right in front of him. And the commentators was doing the same. You know what I'm saying? And then he put, ESPN had Tyson Fury at one point in time. Like, bro, them fighters was all put in front of Bud. Bud was on the back burner. Like, I know he know what's up.
People weird nowadays in boxing. It's my fault because you live in Philly and you signed with another promotional company.
It's your fault, yes. It's your fault. Because it's 5 fighters over there and you're the only one over there. You're the only one. That's why it's your fault, bud. Strength and numbers, and you need more people. That's the problem. That's why he got 3 titles and you have 1. This is what I'm saying. Bud thinks what he thinks is better than the majority. Nah, bro, that's not how it works. Where you get that plain ass Nike shirt from, too, yo? Tired of the plain clothes he be wearing. And all of them be name brand. Stop wearing name brand plain clothes. Get on my fucking nerves. But anyways, let's play this joint.
We both champions. Let's fight. You want to fight me? I want to fight you. Why can't you tell your boss? I tell my boss, we want to fight. They work for us at the end of the day. Hey, go give me that fight. That's what I did.
Yo, now, is he trying to switch it over to it being fighters' faults? Don't it sound like at first he was talking about it being the fault of a promoter, but now it sounds like you're putting a fault on a fighter, saying you're acting like one fighter didn't want to fight you and you wanted to fight him, but you just sued your promoter. You sued your promoter that you're backing right now on $1 million worth of game. You're backing Bob Arum by saying the shit that you're saying, and you're the one who sued your promoter. That's the only person that promoted you your entire career through the 3 weight classes. He's the one that didn't give you the fight. Why are you trying to act like it's anybody but your side? That's your side. That's your team. That might be just you. Who knows? We just listening to what Bud is saying. His word is law, bro. You're one person. You're one person. So to the Michelle show, what's good with you? Damn. I can't see. I need glasses. I need to go buy some glasses, like real shit. My eyes are fucked up. He says hella dumb shit. No bullshit, man. Bad business, Bud. The triple B out this. The entire division was on PBC, and only move should have been to PBC. Exactly. Like, bro, you signed to him twice. Why you got signed to him for the 3rd time? And the fans, I remember him being live, and the fans was telling him he shouldn't have signed to him, and you was sitting at that bitch making fun of him, talking about showbox and shit like that, bro. Bud think he right every time he say some shit. He thinks it's law. Like, bruh, what you're saying don't mean shit. Okay? What you saying don't mean shit, bud. For real. While Bob was sucking Loma blunts, Bud didn't say shit. That's what you get, did you? You didn't say different. Right. How you supposed to be the pound for pound? Right. He sat there and said that stuff right in front of him. Salute to you, why not? Said, but he says his boss wasn't getting him. Exactly. You said it. Like, bro, why are you sitting over here trying to cap? Look how they looking at him. Like, they don't know a lot. He don't know, Wallow don't know a lot about boxing, but they do their homework before they get up this joint. Like, they know you full of shit. Why you, you said, butter. I didn't even realize I said plain dry ass nigga. I didn't even know it. I wasn't my right. You wasn't your own boss, but you just, like, you see y'all saying how many times he contradicted himself. Like, they looking at you like, bro, are you serious? You got hit in the head too many times? You just said that you're not your own boss, but you turn around and say, oh, well, we the bosses, right? We can say where we meet each other, bro. You can say whatever the fuck you want. It's evident that you wanted Manny Pacquiao, but you still didn't fight him. Manny Pacquiao signed, you ducked that man. To be honest, if the contract is signed and you didn't sign, the fight didn't happen, he fought somebody else and he could have retired Manny Pacquiao. You ducked him. He's talking like his words is law. Exactly, man. Shit's stupid. I need glasses too, man. My eyes are shitty. No bullshit. Eyes are terrible. I would have asked them. So when you went and told your boss what you wanted, what'd he do? Exactly. So how come the fight didn't get made? That's how they looking at him. So I didn't fight. Like, they not believing that Errol was the one keeping up the fight and you was the one saying how you didn't need Errol. Like, come on, man. Let's just be honest. If y'all was trying to date a girl and she kept saying how she didn't need you, would you really be laying in the bed thinking about y'all future and how you should be? You know, come on, bro. Move on with your life. Fuck out of here. Shit is stupid as hell. Oh, wait, let me finish this shit.
Now, in the boxing game, you know, there's a lot of fighters out there. I trained a fighter out of Philly named Jerome. No, I trained him before. You remember I had the Joan on.
Yeah. But I heard you say Errol Spence been ducking you.
I ain't never said Errol Spence been ducking me.
Now, did y'all hear that shit, yo? Did y'all ever hear this motherfucker say Errol Spence is ducking him? Because I heard that shit. Didn't he say that Errol was ducking his ass one day, yo? If he
for X amount, y'all ain't trying to pay me X amount.
Well, that don't mean people be ducking them.
But I heard you say Errol Spence been ducking you.
I ain't never said Errol Spence been ducking me.
Oh, you didn't ever say that?
No.
Nigga, wow.
I ain't never said Errol Spence be ducking me.
You never said all the PBC fighters is ducking you. They don't want that drama.
Man, you see what they said?
Man, he full of shit. All right? You're full of shit. You're full of shit, man. You definitely said that man was ducking you. And you implied 1,000 times, man. I'm in the ocean, man. Where you at? I can't find you here. I ain't gonna find, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You kept saying that he was ducking you. You kept saying that shit over and over again. And you applied it, like I said, 1,000 times that he was ducking you out of the way you was acting, your ways and actions, all of that shit. It's just now you got to save face because you sued Bob Arum and told him on stage that he couldn't supply you to fight. You put all of the onus on Bob Arum. You took no accountability and you gave none to Errol Spence. And I remember when Radio Ibrahim interviewed you and I put it as a short, you sat there and said that both of y'all always wanted to fight. And you said it was politics. You said it was promoting. You said it was everything else but the fighters. But yet you sitting right here on $1 million worth of game talking about, oh, if both of the fighters said we can fight, why don't we just fight? See, some fighters just tell whoever's interviewing them whatever they want because they think or know that they not in boxing like that and they can get away with saying some shit. It's the same thing with Ryan telling that one dude that was interviewing him that Tank told him that he can't drink no water. Like, bro, get the hell out of here. We're really doing that? Like, bro, you know you want $1 million worth of game and everybody's going to see this, right? I guess when the pressure's on, you say whatever the fuck comes to mind. Fucking bullshit. How you gonna say you didn't say that he was ever ducking you? Never, ever? You ain't never said? I caught you. Wish I can whistle. We heard you. We heard what you just said, bro. We heard what you just said. And yes, you did.
Me X amount.
But that don't mean people be ducking there.
But I heard you say Errol Spence been ducking you.
I ain't never said Errol Spence been ducking me.
Oh. You didn't ever say that?
No. I ain't never said Errol Spence be ducking me.
You never said all the PBC fighters is ducking you. They don't want that drama.
Man, you see what they said? He said, why would I go fight you when I can go over there and do the easy route and fight Sean Porter? That was out of his mouth.
Sean Porter, easy?
That was out of his mouth.
But I also heard.
Man, why is he acting fucking dumb after saying all of that easy route shit? You see this motherfucker? Like, that's what man, I'll tell you, yo. I tell you. Oh my gosh, yo. Yo, my God, yo, what is wrong with this shit? But I'm gonna tell you what it is. Bud is saying whatever the fuck can get him to the fight. Whatever, he's faking it till he make it like a motherfucker right now. Damn, yo. Damn. All in the same interview. We're not even 25 minutes in the whole fucking interview yet. I'm not going to keep going after this. This is all I got. I'm not going to keep, to be a long ass live if I stay here for this whole damn thing. And after this, I ain't even continued to listen to the interview. I just stopped it. I was like, bruh, I've heard enough. I felt like Josh Taylor looking at T.O. This man speaks absolute waffle. Bruh, I don't care what nobody say, bruh. That shit funny as hell. And I got that shit queued up. Speaks absolute waffle. Ah, shit. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up with this dude. Let's hear it again. I don't know what's up with Bud, bruh. But we listening, Bud.
Shit, Errol Spence be ducking me.
You never said all the PBC fighters is ducking you. They don't want that drama.
Man, you see what they said? He said, why would I go fight you when I can go over there and do the easy route and fight Sean Porter? That was out of his mouth.
Sean Porter, easy?
That was out of his mouth.
But I also heard...
these people ain't dumb. Wallow don't even know boxing like that. He trying to help you tell the truth out this bitch. Damn, but he easy? That was for you to say, no, he didn't mean it easy as in fighting. He mean easy to fight him because they both on PBC like the fuck he just said in the beginning of the interview. What the fuck is wrong with Bud? Bro, we paying attention. We know what the fuck is going on. What's wrong with you, Bud? What is wrong with you? Bruh, Gilly just sat there and explained why he think Errol has the better resume. And he said those fighters was on PBC and you was over there on fucking Top Rank. He said that shit, meaning he knows. And if he know, Wallow know what the fuck that is. Why are you acting like you don't know what it is now after saying what you said? Why are you acting like you don't know what he meant when he said, I'm going to take the easy side? No, he didn't say Sean Porter fighting him would be easy. And you know that's not what the fuck he meant. They know you full of shit. And real niggas don't respect other niggas that's full of shit. Only other niggas that's full of shit respect you. That's why you headed the nerds. You headed the revenge of the nerds out this bitch. That's why you made Errol wait so damn long. Shit's stupid. Get on my damn nerves. This whole time, all of this shit, you gonna sit there and be like, oh, well, no. All you're doing is sitting there denying and trying not to take responsibility or accountability for nothing. Nada. Nothing. That's why I want you to lose. That is the exact reason why. And the sad thing about it is that I was a fan of this motherfucker. I think everybody was a fan of Bud when he was fighting at 140. This dude got to 147, fought some whack Jeff Horn and act like he was the bee's knees and shitting on Errol for nothing. For nothing. Just because he want to fight you, that's for nothing, bruh. Nothing. And for real, Errol was continuously chasing Keith Thurman, so he really wasn't even on Bud's heels like that. But Bud still treated him like he wasn't shit this entire time. And now you're cheating his resume like it ain't shit. Like, bruh, please, bruh, take some fucking accountability for something. Something. We all see what's going on. At least tell them the damn truth. This shit is being recorded. They know you lying. They know you lying. Shit's stupid.
Also heard Errol tell you, man, you like the ass. When I stop you, all they gonna do is say you too small.
And what I tell him, you fat.
They said Sean Paul.
Come on. Yeah.
They said, hold up. Who said
Bruh.
Sean Porter was easy, though?
Hey, look.
I'm trying to get that. Why they keep throwing Sean's name like that? I seen him fight before.
I don't know, but
Sean
Porter is my boy.
But they said he was easy.
Bro. But you seen Errol Spence, Sean Porter. You seen Errol Spence, Kell Brook. You seen Terence Crawford, Kell Brook. Terence Crawford, Sean Porter. And you tell me, the difference in those two fights that both of us had previous with the two same opponents.
Yo, I get tired of listening to the way he talked too. That shit's getting on my nerves. I'm done with it. But the difference is Errol fought them when they were better fighters and earlier in their career. That's the difference. Period and point blank. That's the motherfucking difference. Bud hopes over weight cut, shape, ring rust, and out training will hurt Spence. That is what he betting on. All this little coins is in that bitch too. All his little chippers is in that same boat. That's how he gonna get Errol Spence. Appreciate you, Mike Biggs. That Bud tell it we all dumb and he the genius. Yep, exactly. That's exactly what it is. He think he's smarter than everybody. Exposed. Bud took that from a YouTube talking point. He been listening. Yo, that's why I say Bud speaks for the casuals, because they share information. They share talking points. When a casual fan says some shit, they got it from Bud and vice versa. That's why when we listen to Bud talk, we don't get it because we hardcore fans. Like, how'd you get there? That's why. That's how he got there. Stupid shit. But there's no integrity. Just admit and say, I was wrong. Exactly. What the fuck is wrong with it? What's wrong with that? It's not like it's going to change the way you feel about yourself, big-headed ass. But don't trigger that. Right. Not true. With those triangle theories, no bullshit. So you said coked out, punch drunk. Right. That's it. Man, Brookhead, they said they fucked his body. His ribs was fucked up. Man, the proof in the pudding, Kell Brook was a drunk after that. Didn't he go to jail or some shit? He was acting out on the plane and got arrested or some shit. That motherfucker was depressed and all types of shit. Leftovers. Facts. You fight Spence and don't get stopped. He took something from your ass, for real, for real. That's a fact, too. My stomach hurts every time I hear him. Bruh. Oh, my gosh. I got a lot of stuff on this page. I ain't even get to it. Yeah, the Battle of the Davids. I like Morrell for the Battle of the Davids, man. I think damn, let me pull up this fight. You told me about that shit a minute ago. I'm over here cooking like ain't nothing going on. But the Battle of the Davids show, like I said before, I think that here's the fight right here. Who the hell are these people? Oh, it's LeBron. LeBron's fighting now. 9th round, 1 round to go. Jeez, I missed the whole damn shit. But right, no bush. Whole line up on his nose and the glove. Right before he fought Bud. It was like got up like whatever, bruh. Out this bitch and still had your eye bubbly as a motherfucker. Still had your eye looking stupid as shit. Looked like LeBron is beating his ass. Ramos is on the ropes, bent all down low. It's the 40 seconds left in the 9th. It's only a 10-round fight. postured, moving around. LeBron threw a jab and that didn't land. Okay. Ramos swung wide as fuck and missed. Nice combo, LeBron, but missed both of them. Using that jab hand. Ooh, they both game, y'all. This is probably a good fight. Is this the end of it? One round left. But as far as the Davids, I want to say, as far as David Morrell is concerned, when it comes to fighters that's new, that has a lot of unanswered questions, you could say, I look at it like we always look at that fighter as the glass half empty. We look at it like it's probably all the things that we don't have answers to, they can't do. We look at it like we just write it off like the fighter can't do it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people did that to Gervonta Davis, kept saying he wasn't a boxer and he didn't know how to box. He couldn't do this, that, and third. Until you seen it, then you gave him credit for it. And a lot of people do that to damn near all fighters that they don't know, you know what I'm saying, what it is. And when it comes to David Morrell, he only got 8 or 9 fights. So it's a lot of unanswered questions there. But in my opinion, I am going to give him the benefit of the doubt because I really think he can do that. I really think I'm looking at David Morrell as glass half full, not half empty. The things that I believe I haven't seen him do, my unanswered questions, I'm going to put a check beside all of them anyway. I believe he can do it. He just hadn't fought nobody to show that he can do it. And when even the fights that he had, when he fought Adios and damn near killed that man. So I think was the longest fight that he had as far as rounds. Man, he was styling on him. And it's a lot of times when he hit a fighter will be like this and ready, engaged. He'll get hit and be like this and walking off like he in the Wizard of Oz or something. He not in the ring no more. Like, bruh. And Morrell was stopped and look at the ref like, do your job, basically. And I understand that a lot of people look at that like, well, he don't got no dog in him, bruh. He's really not trying to catch a body. A lot of fighters don't care, but I don't think Morrell is really trying to kill him, motherfucker. I think he know he can, but I don't think he want to. If he wanted to, he wouldn't have helped Adios up. He would have left his ass laying there. He wouldn't have helped him up and walked into his corner. So I really think that I really think the man is nasty, and because you can hit somebody and stun them to that degree where they don't even know where they at, the ref is supposed to stop a fight when the fighter can't defend himself no more. When he don't know where he's at, he ain't defending shit. And you could take advantage, like you remember Luis Ortiz hit Charles Martin as Charles Martin was looking in the crowd, like he started singing or he started seeing something. He was just looking in the crowd, you know what I'm saying? But that fight wasn't over and he went to finish him. It was kind of I think he was down, or it was kind of a close fight. When it comes to Morrell's always beating somebody's ass anyway. He's already winning. When he do that to somebody, it's like, bro, do you want to stop it? Because if I continue, I might kill this motherfucker. In my opinion, like, that's why I just give him, I'm going to look at him as the glass half full until he give me reason not to. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And because of that, I think the Battle of the Davids is a 50-50 fight. And it's been a long time since I've seen David Benavidez in a 50-50. Matter of fact, I've never truly thought that he was fighting in a 50-50 fight. A matter of fact, did I really say? I think I edged Caleb Plant a little bit versus Benavidez, but it's that type of fight, but even worse. Like, I give Morrell more of a chance to beat David Benavidez, honestly, than I do Caleb Plant. And maybe it's because I already seen that fight. But that's how I'm looking at that shit. And their fight just stopped. That's the end of the fight. We're going to see who won that one. Both of them look all right. Like, they ain't bubbled up or bleeding or nothing that I could see. Unless the other dude is, and I just can't tell from how he's standing. He was standing. But Salute to you, sir and boy. What's good with you? Salute to you, sister in chat. Salute to you. Oh yeah, you already seen that. Brooke hit that line and started shadow boxing like a motherfucker. That's exactly what it did. He outboxed Isaac Cruz with a broken left hand. Tank did. That's his hard hand. Like, can y'all picture not using your right hand, your powerful hand in a fight with somebody that's aggressive? For real, like, it's a lot of stuff that bring a certain type of fighter out of bring a certain type of being out of a fighter, bro. You seen it. Oh, okay, so LeBron dropped him during the fight. LeBron. They got some highlights for him, and then they got some back and forth highlight. Uh-oh. Damn, he dropped him twice, or was that the same punch? The same knockdown? His a lead right hook did it. Knocked him down on his ass. Or they're just looking at it from different angles. Ref sleeping in. Right. Refs is sleeping, right. Amanda Nunes fights tonight. Right, yeah, I know. I remember she did come back. She was coming back. I did a dude like that. I fell twice because I was in my church clothes. But dude could only grab me. But his brain was gone. Nah, facts. I think David Morrell stops Caleb Plant late. Yeah, he'll stop Plant, in my opinion. I think because he got the footwork to keep up with Caleb. He was 3 times my size, bro. Rattled this shit and he just stayed on his feet. That fight truly showed how high of an IQ Tank has. Yeah, it did. Like, and when you see it, when you check it off, that fighter go a little bit higher, and it's natural for everybody. I just feel like I want to check off some things I haven't seen Morrell did. I want to check it off like he can do them. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, and it's a lot of. I think Morrell has the things that Benavidez don't. The question is, out of the things that Morrell don't have, do Benavidez have them? I think both of them have power. Morrell hands is fast as shit, just like Benavidez. It's a lot of things that's kind of the same with them two fighters. And I give Morrell the edge. But because those questions haven't been answered, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and says that he can do them, but it's still a 50-50 fight. That's how I'm looking at it. And I think it'll be great. Absolutely great.
Taylor shows up the way he showed up against me, and we just progressed. I think Teofimo was on for a long night. I think Taylor is not a guy who respects anybody. And,
Ramirez got ice around his neck.
For everything. He's not the guy that fights the cleanest per se. So he's I think he's in top. I don't know where Teofimo's at mentally.
Scratch that. It's platinum.
He's been very emotional lately. So
he's been very emotional.
That could be very difficult for him.
So you're picking Taylor. What's the biggest mistake Teofimo could make tonight?
Just again, he seems like he's been a very emotional guy lately. So if he lets his emotions play in that ring, I think he's not gonna fight the way he usually fights. So I think his own emotions are probably his own enemy tonight.
They showed him getting dropped by Taylor. Showed that shit. That's a dangerous fight for Benavidez. He gets a lot of credit for. I think it's a dangerous fight for them, for both of them, for real. Yeah, that's a fact. Benavidez won all the smoke though. He's the so-called big boogeyman or whatever they call him, the Mexican monster. He's the so-called that. So you got to get it. Teo might get beat into submission tonight. I'm hoping for it because I really think it'll do very strongly for his mental conditioning. I think it will help him out to know that he's not this and not that, and that pressure that he so-called has on his back can be lifted and he can be a regular person. That's 25 years old, since he keeps saying that. But let's move it on. Canelo, I heard Canelo turned down $50 million to fight Benavidez. Is that true? Did Canelo turn out in here? I've seen a lot of shit. A lot of people putting it out now. That Canelo turned $50 million down to fight Benavidez. He turned it down. He don't want to fight him. And Canelo may be now fighting Bandu Jack or Edgar Berlanga. I believe you, Cali Enigma. I believe you made a video saying that he might fight Bandu Jack. Why is that? Why did he turn down $50 million for Benavidez fight? Why you turning down to fight one of these scrubs? They ain't scrubs, but they scrubs compared to the real names that you like. Bandu Jack ain't a real heavyweight. I mean, wasn't really that in that weight class. I think he moved up to be in that weight class before. Like, he didn't start there and finish there, I believe. Edgar Berlanga is somebody that needs a lot of work and needs to go up in the ladder. Like, you fighting two people I believe you know you can beat. Bandu Jack is going to wait until you throw punches. He's going to wait till you throw first. Hold up. My bad. But Bandu Jack is going to wait till you throw punches first. That's an easy fight to win for somebody like Canelo Alvarez. He's going to win on points easily. He might hurt both of them, in my opinion, though. But he's going to win on points easily to both of them. I heard that too, bro. That's terrible. Teo has the athletic ability to give Taylor problems, but I question his corner. That's a fact. That's a fact. I can go with that. What's all this Teo to be the face the box if he beats Taylor? Who the fuck said that shit? Somebody high said that. The hype of Bud and EJ fight is allowing Canelo to slide under the radar. That's a fact. That's true. Shushu finna put on mommy. No bull. Look at him. Okay, he fighting a dude with a blonde streak in his hair. Gold dust. What's them kids called on the movie? I forgot what them damn kids is called. On what is it? Blank Man? The little kids with the gold hair. What was their name, yo? Because he likes fighting European fighters only. That's a fact. Bandu Jack will be 40 in October. Damn. Canelo bogus if he fights Bandu. That's a fact. Suti Kinkosa. Yeah, he is. He bogus though. And you know he going to. You know he going to fight. Suti Maximus Royalty, what's good with you? What's happening? Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Definitely appreciate you. Shushu was oiled up like a motherfucker during that weigh in. He was oiled to the gills out this motherfucker. Oiled up. I know Bruce was 26, 5'8". I know he was 26. I thought he was younger than that. Also heard he looking at Charlo. Yeah, he did. I did see that he was looking to fight Charlo now. But I really think Charlo's trying to get back in the good fans, man. If he's trying to fight Charlo, you trying to get back in the good gracious. You sitting there saying you got to do more, and I'm still the face of boxing, bro. But you about to fight Bandu Jack or Edgar Berlanga. Like, sit your motherfucking ass down. You ain't about to do shit. They just hit gloves. I will call this fight. Hold on. But that's proof why he ain't the face of boxing. Like, bro, you about to fight two scrubs on purpose out this motherfucker. Purposely. He fighting somebody named Porzo. Oh. Shushu picked him up off his feet. They fighting on the inside, holding each other, throwing uppercut. Dude want to bang and hold. Shushu, let's go. Okay, he throwing combinations. One land, the right hand looked like it landed right on the back of Shushu head. Ref said nothing. Let's go. Shushu throw a jab out, posturing. Guy answered with 2 or 1-2. I don't think hit him though. Some body work going. They jabbing. They's fighting on the inside. Got both holding a high guard. trading jabs, trading power shots. Now they eased up, took a step back, throwing jabs back to in the middle of the ring, clinching up. Guy tried to throw in sneaky shots on Shushu on the inside while clinching. They're trying to throw uppercuts. He trying to throw sneaky uppercuts. I seen. Ref separate him. Jab, jab, jab. He blocked all of that. Shushu still establishing the jab. The guy's trying to just come in and throw hard shots, while he's ducking. I see what he's doing. But the guy he fighting got 6 losses. He looked like he's not in here to lose today, though. But it seemed like he watched Shushu fight before. It seemed like he knew he in there with somebody ain't going to play with him. Shushu dotting him up with his jab now. Followed up, finished it with a right hook. Ooh! Nice 3-punch combination on the inside. Rocked the shit out of him. Shushu in his bag now. And dude holding his arm. Hit him with a short uppercut and 2 hooks on the inside. Shushu, that shit look nice. Oh, he rolled with the punch, blocked it, and came back with a straight right. Banged him. Shushu's being patient. Oh, my God. Come on. I drank. Just pause for a second. Okay, it was loading on me. God. All right. Ooh. Dude opened up and threw a combination. Shushu rolled and threw a 3-piece with some uppercuts included. And hit Cuz a couple times and had him back up. Yo, so it looked like he tried to bully Shushu. Shushu let him get away with a little bit and then made him pay for it ever since then. He's been making him pay for it every time he tried to do that shit. He trying to fight though. Shushu trying to fight. He not trying to rustle Cuz. Cuz trying to rustle a little bit. I get a first round of Shushu. He was doing the most work. He wanted to fight. The other dude wanted to grab for the most part. He landed the more clear shots as well. He landed the most shots as well. Oh, yeah. Salute to you all. What's good with you, William? Old school? What's popping? Canelo said David Benavidez has fought no one and needs to do a lot more in order to get a shot at him. Yo, I remember him saying that. He's full of shit. He need not to be Mexican. That's what he need. Just subbed up for salute. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Pray for crazy. Salute to you for crazy. Salute to you. Gold Dust. No, I know his name wasn't Gold Dust. I can't remember what it is though. Second round started. The guy looked like, his shots is kind of low. Watch that, ref. He throwing combinations to the body and stuff. He need to watch his head and watch some low shots, them low body punches. Landing on his a little bit under the name on his trunks. Yo, Shushu rolling with these punches and trying to come back real nasty. And the guy see it now. He trying to cover up. Shushu jabbing to the body. Ooh. He tried to jab. Shushu came up, rolled that, came over the top with a right, and then followed it up with a jab. Come on, Shushu. You got to move your feet, bro. You're going to have to move them toes. Don't let him rough you up like that, Shushu. Don't let him do. That's the only success he doing. Shushu jabbing. He jabbed to the body. Shushu caught it, looked like. Threw a jab, right hook, jab, right hook. Shushu. He pushed Shushu. That's why that punch didn't land. He pushed him. Okay, Shushu working a jab hand, 2 jabs hook. Yeah, work on his body the next time he holds you. Shushu, shit. Damn it, right on the action. Nice body shot, but they traded body shots. Shushu ended with a right hook upstairs. Nice. Okay, they trading shots now. Dude throwing punches. If Shushu throws 1 extra, sometimes 2 extra for every time he throws something, he answered with a small combo. Oh damn! Shushu took 2 flush punches and answered quickly. Might got a little bit of a chin. Oh, defense need to get better, but I know he throwing punches. The duty fighting is fighting in spurts though. And Shushu ain't throwing that many punches for him to just be sitting in the high card. Damn, that was a nice overhand right that he threw. Shushu ate that and answered with a right hook in between punches and stunned the shit out of Cuz. That last little exchange at the end of the second was fire. Okay, they showing Xander Zayas just got in the building. Taylor gonna demote Teo to gatekeeper after the night. Do something. Canelo also said his father is disrespectful and talks a lot of shit. Yeah, I remember that. He talk a lot of shit. That's how he said it. Talk a lot of shit. Excuse me. Thanks, Xander 20. Yeah, he is the youngest fighter ever signed a top rank at 16 years old. See, that's why he getting pushed. And I know, shout out to my man Kano again today. While I'm live, shout out to him again. I remember Kano said he got fighters that he'll put over Xander Zayas that he believes is better. But see, when you push a certain way, like I've been saying, like it's just facts. Like regardless of what you think, regardless of what a fighter, a fan, anybody thinks, man, it's about old media. Old media regulates the cool. Old media pushes you hot. Whatever they say about you, you're going to get more shine than other fighters that we would probably deem to believe it. I mean, to deserve it more. It's 3rd round of an 8-round fight. Ooh, jabs is landing real nice on Shushu's opponent. And it looked like Shushu's opponent's kind of slowing down a little bit. I like how he shoot the jab and his right hand and stuff don't move. Shushu right hand never move when he shoot the jab. That shit stay right there to block whatever when he shoot is. It look like he feeling it now. He feel good out there, Shushu. Yeah, everything. Yeah, I like that. Every time he get in real close, he throw a small uppercut. Ooh, and he keep tagging him with that bitch too. He throwing that right small uppercut, tagging the dude. He keep rolling with punches, man. Come on, Shushu. See, he keep his left hand. Shushu keep his left hand low sometimes, and he'll roll with a punch. But when that shit work, he'll come back vicious with a straight right, maybe a combo, and it'd be catching his opponent off guard. He is landing that right uppercut. Shushu landing the shit out of that. And he just hit Shushu with a sneaky uppercut. That was real sneaky. I like that. Do some work. Make Shushu work. He ain't really doing much. Shushu hitting him. The way Shushu making his body, making the target small, and he can't do nothing about it. Bro, you need to step to the left and throw a right. If that's what you're throwing. Like his punches look like they about to land on the back of Shushu head. As Shushu standing, got his foot in the center line. It looked like he too far to the guy's right. I mean, to Shushu is far to the right. He too far to the dude's left, which he's supposed to be. He not moving towards the guy's power hand, and it seemed like he having trouble with that shit. Shushu working the power. Shushu's doing the same thing that he's been doing, yo. And the guy's doing the same thing that he's been doing. rolling a high guard and ducking and trying to get in and throw some punches or some shit. And now he pushing off Shushu. Ref told him to stop. Don't be pushing. What happened? Why he bent all the way down to the ground like that? Man, he didn't push his head like that. His legs just gave out. You see, he got a bandage on his knee, a wrap on his knee. His leg just gave out. He didn't push his head down like that. He's wilding on that one. Boxing will push whoever they believes will be a star. That's a fact, man. It's a fact. Salute to you, Almighty Law. What's good with you? Thank you. Appreciate you. Gemini season. Right. The media was hoping for a Ryan Garcia miracle. Right. That's what I was saying, man. That's who the media prefers. That's what I was saying. I said when Ryan Garcia said when he beat Tank, I will be the face of boxing, solidified it. When Tank beat Ryan, now Tank's the face. Like, bro, you just said if you beat him, you'll be the face. Okay, so what's going to happen when you get beat? Like, bro, when old media ran with it, you made it possible to put a stamp on the fact that Tank would be the face. And I said that shit a year and a half before. 2 years ago. Damn, Tank looked like the face of boxing out this motherfucker. For real. But at the same time, hey, fourth round start, I mean. They need to stop all this house, the roundhouse. Y'all be rustling like shit. Let's go. Sneaky jab and uppercut. Both hit the target. Guy can't do nothing with that uppercut. Oh, okay, he moving this round. He throwing the combos. Well, I think one of them got in on Shushu. Back to the jab. Shushu back to the jab. His jab's working. Nice defense. He's still pushing Shushu. That was a nice combination. Last punch hit on Shushu, but none of the other ones. But then he just ate a sneaky right uppercut like always because he's too close. Too much on the inside and keep leaving his head down. And it's open because he's keeping his gloves right here. Another right uppercut on the inside. I don't like that Shushu absorbing them punches, though, with his glove like that because it looked like you can move out of the way of that shit. Not that, but, you know. Nice sneaky uppercut on the inside, yo. That right hook moved his feet that time. Yo, I think Shushu's hurting his opponent, yo. He hurting him. Ooh, them nice ass right hooks. Ooh, and then he comboed with the right uppercut so fast when dude opened up and tried to work. Bruh, and all he can do is ref, tell him to stop pushing. Bruh, he holding and pushing. That is all he doing. Get off of Shushu and let him get with it. Right. Ooh, right to the body. Straight to the body. Left uppercut, right hook upstairs. Oh, left hook, left uppercut. Bang the shit out of his ass. Uppercut there all day. Look at him trying to hold him and get out. Shushu trying to get out of the way. Shushu put him in the head like fuck it. Ref stop and break him up. Back, right uppercut, right to the body. Left to the body, right uppercut. Bruh, he's beating cuz up. You can't do nothing. He trying to throw some punches now, and then now Shushu pushed him. Right, taste your own medicine. Dang, man, them left hooks upstairs and then uppercuts to the head is nasty he doing. Dude leaking out his mouth now. Shushu put him in the headlock again because he keep holding him. Ooh. You about to retire on your stool. Just give up. That's the end of the round. I think that's the end of the fourth or fifth. He keep just pushing the dude. Bro, just give up. You done. You're not even fighting. The towel should just wave. Corner should just wave in the fight, bro. Teofimo dumbass talking.
I've been working hard and busting my butt. I like to go after these challenges. Look, all these other fighters out there right now, they're not facing no one like Taylor. They're fighting come-ups. They're fighting things to build their records. I'm someone that's old school. Blood, sweat, and tears. Sugar Ray Robinson. That's really what it comes to.
What mistakes do you see in Josh Taylor when you watch him fight?
There's a lot. There's a lot of mistakes. I mean, hey, all the fighters he has faced, a lot of them are just very easy to manipulate on and adapt to. So there's a style that he knows, that he works on, that he does, that has worked for him for a long time.
Style that he knows, that he works on, that he does.
It's too late because when you go in the ring, he's going to go right back to that main base.
Like you. That's why the only way that you can snap out of it is if somebody just knock you out and they make you into a meme and they do all the mean stuff to you that they do to other people and you see it 1,000 times. Like that's it. That's the only way that your mental's gonna reset. And then you need to put something in your head worthwhile. Like I think you and your father just need to just chill. Both of y'all need some time apart. It's the beginning of the 5th round. Shushu's taking his time. He know this fight he's winning for real. I can't give one round to his opponent, to be honest. Shushu eyes is wide open. He's looking at everything. Ooh. Stop pushing him, yo. It's not, ref, do something about that shit. He just pushed him into the ropes, and when he got there, he threw a right hand. Like, get the fuck out of here. Do something. About time. Right. They back in the center of the ring. Ref did his job. Shushu is jabbing to the body. He's been he been giving him body work. He's still jabbing to the body. He keep giving him body work every round. He ain't forgetting that body. And it's kind of showing dude not punching the way he used to be punching, not even as often. They don't got that sting on it like it did. He keep backing Cuz up, and all he doing is holding Shushu. Shushu just backing him up. It's like he ain't trying to get hit either right now. Right. Throw them uppercuts in the clinch. Tell him get off you. Oh, dude trying to work, and Shushu's just on another level. Shushu's just better than him, man. He can't be Shushu. This is what it is. He got 6 losses, and I see what it is, though. He ain't coming here to lay down, though. I gotta say that. He ain't coming here to lay down. Right. Nope. Tell him, nope, that's not gonna work. Tell him that's not gonna work. His opponent keeps leaning heavily over his front foot. That's why he takes an uppercut. Right. And his head is like, uppercut, left hook, like what punch that's working. His corner told him, well, if he knows that left uppercut is working in both uppercuts. I mean, that left hook is working in both uppercuts. Working like a motherfucker for him. He keep throwing them often, too. Who's this coach? You look familiar. Is that the same coach? Is that the same coach that it probably is the same coach that Michaela Mayer got. And Mayer said she do train with Bud. 6th round. Jab. The jabs is Shushu jab is working right now, man. Dude is trying to throw a lot of punches. He's not landing them, but he's getting hit with jabs. He's working in and out, in and out. He's going in and out. He's swimming without getting wet at times. Okay, Shushu. The dude trying to throw heavy shit on him too, man. He comfortable. Shushu comfortable. Yeah, them punches look serious too. Shushu a dog, bro. Yeah. Yo, Shushu nice, yo. What weight class does Shushu fight at? 130 or 126? What is it? Ooh! Get off him. So you can fight on the inside and look like mid-range and on the outside. Shushu can fight from all three ranges, yo. I would like to see more of his outside work, but people don't let him do that. People don't let him work from the outside like that. The guy just trying to rough him up and lean on him, put one hand on him, and then punch and shit. He wanna hit Shushu, and he's having a lot of fucking trouble. And he keep getting hit with that jab. Jab is kind of tagging his head back. Snap his head back a little bit. Yeah, Shushu nice. Throwing them hooks to the body and upstairs. The guy's just covering up and trying to bend upstairs and bend down and stand up, covering himself up, trying not to get hit. He's holding dude. He keep holding. The guy told him, did he tell him to stop holding or watch the elbow? The referee just said. The guy even swinging slow now. Yo, he keep hitting him with, nice body shot, Shushu. Left hook and right hook to the body. Ooh, right straight, left uppercut. Damn. Right straight to the body and the left uppercut. He's putting it together for with the punches that he knows working. So he's just mixing them up. He look real good, yo. He looks real good. Thomas Hill, salute to you, man. What's good with you? Glad you found me today. I'm watching these two young hotties for the UFC fight. Okay, do your thing. 130, 140. He probably fight at 130. I don't think he fight at 140. He probably has fought at 140, but I don't think like that's his weight class though. But I think he does fight at 130 though. Next is I don't know who that is. Rosario and Riviera is in 2 fights, and then it's Consequio or whatever his name is. Then it's Xander Zayas. So we got one more fight until it's a name fight. One more fight after this, and I'm not going to call it. I'm going to finish my show and get on up out of here and out the way so y'all can enjoy the fight or go to whoever's channels that's calling it. Shushu putting right. He is. It's the beginning of the 7th. That was a nice little sneaky uppercut that dude hit Shushu with when his head was still down. Okay. It looked like he's having more success from the outside right now than he does on the inside. He should keep the fight here. According to, as far as Shushu opponent. But now Shushu's already on to that. He adjusted that fast. And now the dude is trying to hit him, and Shushu is backing out of the way and now feinting and throwing jabs, which is killing this dude. So nope. I guess you gotta try to fight mid-range, see if that works. Because inside was fucking you up and outside he's having too much fun. He started smiling. Nah, bro. Shushu quick. He got nice accuracy. I see. He a dog, man. He's not scared of punches coming at him. That's why he don't mind throwing punches when punches is thrown at him. He don't mind. He ain't scared to get hit. I'm not saying he get hit to get his off, because that's definitely not what I'm saying. But I'm saying he don't mind when he know the guy might throw. It's not going to stop him from throwing his combination. He's still going to throw that bit. Chad. Ooh. Close quarters, and he got good defense on the inside too. Stop holding Shushu right and left arm, bro. You just keep picking an arm to hold. Let's go. Dude still bleeding out his mouth. He ain't coming here to lay down, though. He trying to stay in there and stick in that bitch. He look tired and everything, but he working. Yeah, he ain't there, is he? He's not there for you to hit him. Ooh, nice left hook. Short left hook. Yeah. Shushu nice, man. Shushu nice, man. He don't. Ooh, he always be throwing them combinations. 2, 3 of them bitches be getting in. You better believe that. Ooh, again with the combinations. Yo, dude can't do nothing about it. If he duck 1 or 2, he ain't gonna duck the last 2. Dude can't do nothing about it. He keep investing in the body as well. His defense ain't too shabby. Bruh's nice, man. Call the fight. Shushu pushing bro. Call the fight. I'll stick around. Tyler Cunningham. Salute to you. Salute to you, Thomas Hill. It's good with you. Stop jumping around, little girl. Making all that noise. Fulton versus Inuit, man, that's gonna be a good fight. Something's telling me Fulton might be the underdog, so I might put some money on that because I think Fulton got that for real. I think Fulton gonna win that one. Yeah, I got a couple more topics. I want to finish calling this fight though. Eighth and final round. Oh yeah, they in the middle of the race swinging. They swinging. Neither one of them stepping back, fighting on the back foot or nothing. They swinging, and dude just stopped swinging and held them and held Shushu. Come on, bro. Stop holding. Let's go. Yo, the dude like throwing a jab, a right to the body and left to the body. He likes that shit. Sometimes it'll be a jab upstairs, a right to the head and left to the body.
Can I have those?
They're yours. I said I bought them for you. Kids. Okay. The guy just backing up the whole time, man. I don't think there's a round that you can give Carrington's opponent. Bruce Carrington won this fight. Shushu won. How did he get his nickname? Does anybody know? How did he get his nickname Shushu? Look at the ref. The ref is looking at dude closely. Don't look at him closely now at the end of the 8th round. Shit, you could have stopped this fight a round ago, 2 rounds ago if you wanted to. Dude hurt though. He ain't really throwing no punches. He just holding dude. He holding and pushing, trying to evade Shushu. He not really fighting. He tired as shit. It's like he don't got nothing on his punches. Shushu keep banging him every time he throw punches, open him up to get stung. But the ref looking closely. Get out of his face like that. The ref all in his face. Ooh, yep, that's it. That's it. The ref was looking for a reason. He was looking for a reason to stop the fight. That's it. Go ahead, Shushu. That looked good, man. You did. Yeah, it was a good job. That was a good display. You couldn't get him out there, but you can't knock down and stop everybody. That's just a fact. And it looked good. He was making him pay and everything. It looked good. Hold on. I bet I just thought about it, man. The container got metal on it. That's her food is in. I had to make sure she didn't put that in the microwave and blow the house up. Fight is over. Yeah, it's over. It was stopped. I think 50 seconds left in the last round, in the 8th round. Ref should have let him finish. Right. If you just gonna be, why look so closely the last 2 minutes of the entire fight, not just that round. It's the last round of the fight. You might as well just let it go. But okay. Yeah, Hyman Guia been fighting a bunch of Dominicans or bums, whatever you call it, for a while. And now he's going to fight Benavidez or Charlo next, and I love it. And I kind of want to see this fight that he's going to fight tonight, the Derevchenko fight. I think it's going to be entertaining. And Ryan Garcia said he wanted 3 fights. All right, 3 fights that he know he can't get. Rolly, Isaac Cruz, and Teo. First of all, Ryan tweeted that Rolly was ordered to fight somebody else. So he already know. And I'm more than sure, since he's in that, they ranked him in that weight class, so high in that weight class, he know about O'Hare Davies that needs to and is deserving and was promised a shot at the title. So you're in line, even though Rolly is want to make you a mandatory. He just got that belt and he got to defend it first, I believe, before they give you a mandatory. So he knows he can't fight Rolly right now unless some more strings get pulled, and we've seen strings get pulled, or else he wouldn't even fought Barbosa or whatever for the title. He wouldn't even be a champion if they couldn't pull strings. And then he said Cruz, if he's willing to go to 140. Cruz is like 5'2". Bruh, he's not willing to go to 140 pounds. I'm surprised he fights at 135. So you asking for something you know that man will not do. And then you say, and Teo, depending on the outcome. Why not just say you want the winner? Because that's a definite, you got to fight one of the people that whoever win that fight, or just pray that it's a draw. Bruh, no. You wrote it out like that. And Teo, depending on the outcome, bro, you know Teo ain't going to win that fight. You know Teo not gonna win that fight. Do y'all remember one time Ryan said something good about Teo's boxing ability? Because I can't recall one time he sat there and kissed Teo's ass. Not once. I believe Ryan said Josh won, for real. I don't even know what the for real, yo. I think he said Josh wins the fight. So I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Depending on what exactly. Ask for vittles. She said noodles, but she has a really cute voice, so it probably sound like she said vittles, but she said noodles. She likes these noodles from this place, and I bought them for her and told her I bought them for her, but she probably was busy and just kept playing around. You know how kids are; they just kept playing. Rev should have. That's what I said. He could have stopped it 2 rounds ago. I think Rev could have let. Yes, he could have. I don't know what the big deal is. Right. Stop Rolly if they fought. It took a sanctioning body and a rifle and a drug cheat to end Wilder's reign as champion. That's a fact. Otherwise, Wilder would still be champion. That's fact. That's a real robbery right there. Ryan back to capping. You definitely, you know it. And you know it. Pop your shit ass. Ryan out here getting his Haney on right now. Calling for fights that he knows can't happen. Yo. Facts. Isaac Cruz at 140 is food. Why the fuck would he come to 140 anyway? Why tweet that? He tweeted it. He tweeted the fight. He said the people I'm looking at, he spaced it like he was writing a paper. He put a space in between it. Wrote what he wrote about Rolly. Space. Isaac Cruz. Space. Like, bro, we see it and we know you're full of shit. Fully out this bitch. No bull. You full of shit. Be killing me. Going up 140 but making 135 pounders move up. Right. Teal needs a new trainer because his daddy sucks. Right. His daddy honestly admitted. He admitted that he messed his son up. He said it. My guy OD was done dirty by Eddie Hearn. Suit to you exposing boxing corruption. What's good with you? Eddie Hearn do a lot of people dirty though, yo. He really do. And be acting like he's the one. He's the only one. I'm the one. Like you're the best promoter out here. Like, bro, you're not. And you be pricing your fighters out and be acting like it's the other network or the other promotional company that don't want to fight. It's bullshit. Rolly and Ryan will end up in a W. That's where they need to be. You know what? Ryan too. He like his face too much. I think one day when they ask him to cut his face off one of the Royal Rumbles, he ain't gonna want to do it. Why Ryan don't go for Matias though? Because he'll die. I think Matias will fuck him up, yo. Matias will kill Ryan. Excuse my language, but it's not going to be pretty for Ryan if he go for that. If he go for that one, it's going to be a real bad look. I want to say, yo, when people clearly want to smoke, I just want to put this out there. When somebody clearly wants to smoke and all they want to do is fight, and the first thing you do is start bringing up gang shit and guns, bruh, you're letting everybody know that the person you talking to could either whoop your ass or you look at him as a threat. He makes you feel a certain type of way. That's why you just started talking about that instead of just letting them hands fly. Two things I can bring up about that situation or when it happened. First thing, like it's a big, you intimidated. Like the first thing, Gervonta Davis, when he was doing the face-off with Ryan, when B-Hop went over there and touched him, Tank turned around and said, "Don't touch me." That's what he said. "Don't touch me." And immediately, B-Hop said, "I'm about that. I'm about that life." Why are you so intimidated? Why do you feel that way? He didn't say, "I'm going to kill you." He didn't say, "Don't touch me," or none of that shit happened. None of it happened. When you tell somebody don't touch me and they immediately tell you that they're about that life, bro, you intimidated. Why do you feel that type of way? Why do you feel like that? Another instant, recently when Keyshawn Davis when he was doing an interview and Floyd Schofield and his father called up there and was on the panel with him. So it was kind of like a face-to-face type thing, interview or whatever. On YouTube, bruh, they didn't have the same energy for Keyshawn. When they was in an interview by themselves, they were saying Keyshawn was trash. His son was pointing to a dumpster and said, "That's Keyshawn right there." His father called him a bitch. Yes, he did. He did call him a bitch and all of that. When they was on that panel, they did not keep the same energy. It was father and son against Keyshawn, and they was not keeping the same energy. And all Keyshawn did is say, "Didn't you say if I was around, me and my son can fight without gloves on?" Didn't you say that's what he said, that we can fight without gloves on? And Keyshawn said, "Okay, if that's what you said, then the next time we see each other, we can do that." His father immediately started talking about guns, started talking about, "You can't walk up on us like that. You better talk to your team. I'm from the streets. I didn't get out the streets from selling bean pies. You better ask somebody. You better act like you know." Bro, why are you so intimidated? You the one who said your son said and said it live. You said it for everybody to see, said it for the world to know. So who's the bitch now? Who's acting like the punk? And he said, didn't you call me a bitch? He denied it. He didn't even keep it real. You said it in front of everybody. Thousands of views was on that joint. Everybody know you said it. Why you not keeping the same energy? And then you're going to act like he acting like he a gangster. Or don't act like, bro, you the one who said it. Why you feel so intimidated? He clearly wants to smoke. Nothing but the smoke. Don't talk about street shit. For real, bro. I just wanted to say that shit. When you immediately start talking about street this and guns that, when somebody really just telling you to stop touching me, or to saying, bro, if you said we wanted to fight with no gloves on, sure, we can do that. And you're going to be like, well, bro, you don't want to go there. We can go with the guns. Like, bro, what are you doing? What are you talking about? You just want to say something just to get away with it and don't have nobody have a rebuttal? That's what you want? That's where you get your points and that's where you get your kicks? Like, I think that shit weak, bro. And a lot of people don't know what to applaud sometimes. Like, bro, ain't nobody, I don't care nothing about none of that. I don't care nothing about none of that, bro. All that tough guy shit, bro. This is boxing. This boxing, bro. Two fighters can say whatever they want to somebody. When B-Hop comes into it, when the father comes into it, all right, bro, the two fighters are right there. Let them talk. You shouldn't be saying nothing. Just like Keyshawn said, shouldn't say shit. Why are you even talking? You just said you had your promoter's hat on. That's why you called him a bitch, and you said all that stuff out his name and called him trash. But now you sitting in front of his face and you don't want Keyshawn to match your energy as a man, but yet you still on camera. Go get the hell out of here if you don't want to. If you don't want to hear what I got to say about your last comments about me, leave. Facts. It just is what it is. Facts. B-Hop is old as shit. He needs to sit his old ass down. So, I mean, bro, you know you're not supposed to be on that side of the stage anyway. You know you ain't supposed to touch him, bro. You was a fighter. You know what it is. And that's why Coach Calvin said that, because he could have something. How do you think it gets in people's bloodstream? Yo, ointment can get in your, that shit can get in your bloodstream. You can touch him with it and put it right on him. Yeah, it's possible. So he said it. Fuck it. You should have never touched him. You shouldn't even be on his side. It's a big fight. Shouldn't even be over here. You know better, bro. You fought before. You know better. That shit was wild, Ash, and totally unprovoked. He out here telling Keyshawn to go. Right, Google his ass like he's somebody. Right, no bullshit. He did say Google him. Like, bro, what you got a record? You was on America's Most Wanted? In reality, when both fighters want to fight, it's quiet. Right, quietly negotiated and agreed upon behind closed doors. That's a fact. That's a fact. He was spooked like Casper. Okay. Let me check his trunks out. By a landslide, too. Teal get knocked out tonight. We hope so, 704 Joe. I hope so. Yeah, I hope it's great. It's a great Teal tonight, but I tend to agree with that. She said America's Most Wanted. He was on, bro. Why did you get so serious? And you grown. You is too old, bro. Talk about, yeah, I've been carried gun. Nobody said shit about no guns. He literally in detail said that he wanted to fight. He literally just said that, nothing else. He didn't even make it sound like or make anybody feel like he was going to bring guns to the fight. Dang, he fat as shit. The other dude got too many things hanging from his trunks. I don't like that. I don't like that. But I forgot what the fuck I was about to say. But hold on, what's I about to say? Yeah, he said I've been carried guns. I always carry guns. Bruh, and I must say, I'm glad Keyshawn didn't feed into it either. And he just said it's always the fathers that gets emotional. I'm glad that's what he said and just left it at that, you know what I'm saying, and kept it boxing. Because even the dude that owned the channel wanted Senior to calm the fuck down, yo. Like, chill, bro. Chill. You tripping, yo. But you better carry guns, man. Where that tiny ass voice is and them short ass legs. That dude looked like Senior looked like he 5'6" with that tiny ass voice and shit. Bro, you look like, yeah. You probably do carry guns out this motherfucker. You probably do. That small ass voice and little ass legs out there. Short ass motherfucking legs. But yeah, I just wanted to say, man, a lot of people glorify the wrong shit, bro. A lot of people love that trash talking shit, and they like when people get all irate with each other. But, bro, not all the time is that shit warranted, and it really shows a lot about the person that's getting irate about their self. Like, bro, chill out. When you want, I'm telling you can catch these hands, and you over there talking about busting caps and shit. This lets me know that you scared to take an ass whooping, like off of Friday out this bit. But I see Ennis is about to fight Villa. I remember after that whole fight card, I said in my post live that I can see Villa and Ennis fighting each other. I can see them making that fight. You know what I'm saying? And I only said that because a lot of people were saying Speedy deserves a rematch. And I was like, bruh, I could see Boots fighting Villa, and he just got to rebuild somewhere else. Like, bruh, and I always say something about fighters that stay with promotional companies that don't give you big fights or don't put you on a big stage or something. Like, bruh, I feel like Speedy could have left at any time. Maybe I don't know his past. I don't know his history that well, but I believe he could have left at any time. And I think he recently signed to PBC. But, bruh, like, I just don't know what be taking a long time sometimes. I don't know what be taking so long. I think he got in his feelings because Keyshawn literally was controlling the interview, and plus he kept referring to him as bald head. That's a fact. A fact. Yes, and that bald head was real disrespectful because he had long dreads, and it's funny. It's funny as fuck. Yeah, he was on volume 10 in the library setting. Right. Oh, you wilding on big bro like that, though. The heavyweight has continued to have fighters built like Christopher Wright. Oh, bullshit, yo. I think this fight is good, though. I just wanted to say that I think Boots got something to prove again. I think he does. I don't think he do literally with us, but I think him mentally, he feels as though he got something to prove because of what other people has been saying. I remember people were saying that, you know, he's not that good no more and all this other shit. They was going back on the way they felt about Boots after seeing his last fight with the guy Karen. But man, Karen made me a fan, and in my opinion, I'll say it again, like, if everybody say that Boots is a cheat code, then Karen fought the way that you supposed to fight in a video game to actually win. Am I wrong? Cheat codes aren't real. That's just an expression that came from a video game. And we know cheat codes ain't real, because if so, then he would have stopped Karen. But if this is a video game, and Boots is the guy at the end of the game that you need to beat, bro, you can't get hit by that dude. You got to move around the ring. You got to fight strategically, regardless. The entire fight, he made it 12 rounds. In my opinion, he did his job. I can't disrespect him and say he ran the whole fight. I got to look at it and say, bro, he did what was needed to get him to 12 rounds. And in return, people aren't saying that Boots a cheat code, bro. He just fought, you know, a guy that was running. People are really discrediting Boots. So you got to look at it in the whole thing. You got to look at the whole thing. So in reality, he did a good job. You know what I'm saying? And for real, if y'all really want, I mean, and for real, he got a win. I think his last fight, he knocked somebody out in like 3-4 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I just think when it comes to fighting somebody as skilled as Boots, you can't expect somebody that's a no name like Karen that we never heard of to go in there and fight him the way you want him to win. The way you would want another fighter to fight Boots. It's just not possible. The fight would have lasted 2 rounds like the rest of Boots' fights. I believe he did what was necessary to get him to 12 rounds, and kudos for him for doing it. Boots is Bud's boogeyman, and he was landing like a motherfucker on Boots. So it's not like he was just trying to survive the entire time. And to be honest, like I said, man, and I'll say it again, I think he landed more punches on Boots than Mikey Garcia landed on Errol Spence. I think Boots was happy with his last fight in which he controlled every round of the fight and people slighted him because Karen was on some ish that night where he was determined not to be. Exactly. That is a fact and a fact again. Boots know he the business, but he seen what people said and he got something to prove. That's how I look at it. He seen what people said and he got something to prove to change those doubters' minds. You know what I'm saying? And yes, people was mad at Karen because Karen was determined not to get knocked. Isn't everybody that go in the ring that be trying, they be determined not to get knocked out? And a lot of them just be holding. How many times did he initiate the clinch with Boots? That's just be, I mean, he did a good job, bro. He didn't hold his one hand and just hold him and try to rustle him. Shit, like, bro, I believe he put in a valiant effort. You know what I'm saying? The guy named Norman that gave Tank some good sparring should get more exposure because he good. I don't know who that is. Yeah, that's the proper perspective to approach that fight. Actually, right there, Ash. I F's with that heavy. Salute to both Boots and Karen. He was landing some hot shit on Boots like nobody else, man. He was landing shit on him. Like, bro, I don't got a problem with adversity like a lot of people do. I don't got a problem with losses. It just all depends on how you lose. Now, if Karen went in that bitch and got stopped the first and second round, like a lot of other Boots opponents, his stock wouldn't have rose. We wouldn't be talking about him. This fight wouldn't be remembered. He wouldn't have put the stamp in the crease in Boots' career in the thoughts of his fans the way he did. Like, none of that shit would have happened. Like, I think he did all right. Brian Norman, that's what you're talking about? All right, man. Brian Norman is a welterweight that fought Tank when he was still at 130. Was he at 130 or 135? I think he was at 135. He fought Tank and he's a welterweight right now as a pro. So you know he cuts weight to be at 147 pounds. The dude is big, so big that when he first seen him, his father seen him and looked at Brian Norman Jr. and said, if you don't beat his little ass, I'm going to beat your ass. Because of that, Brian nothing should have been said about that sparring. You big as hell, bro. And then in the last 2 times I seen him fight, you're not nothing special. So go ahead and give him the shine. Give him a good fight. Shit. You was out this bitch boasting about fighting Tank like he was the best fighter in your weight class. And he was in 2 weight classes under you. And you was boasting about that shit. You and your father. And you knew he was small. I can't respect stuff like that. Like, to me, I'll respect his game when he showed me it in the ring. Like, I don't even care about sparring. I definitely don't care about sparring when it comes to 2 fighters that's 2 totally different weight classes. Like, I don't care nothing about that. For real. Yeah, Brian Norman Jr. I know who it is. Salute to you, Rampage. What's good with you? Teal about to get sparked tonight in the 9th. Yes. Give him a good dust up. I told Mexican fans that if you think it's sweet, tell Virgil Ortiz to stop ducking them. Facts, bruh. If you think Boots ain't all that, tell them stop ducking them. I want to play this Teofimo, this Josh Taylor joint though, man. Where he said that shit was funny to me. Is this it? Or is this it? This is it.
Can you take his fans by beating him?
I think I've already got his fans, to be honest.
Yeah. But, you know, so
Yeah,
for
yeah.
everybody, you know, I'm grateful for this opportunity. This is what we do. This is how we do it. This is why we call ourselves a takeover. And this fight right here will solidify as in the worldwide takeover.
Hey, I've had enough of this guy.
June 10th, ESPN.
I've had enough of
Get
this
your
guy.
tickets now.
Hey, I've had enough of listening to you, waffling on. Look.
My dude said waffling on. He said, hey, I had enough listening to you fucking waffling on. Yo, waffle is funny as shit. I'm sorry. That's
Right
the
here will
funniest
solidify
shit
as in the
that
worldwide takeover.
that Taylor ever said.
June 10th, ESPN. Get your tickets now.
Hey, I've had enough of listening to you, waffling on. Look, I'm off ski. See you on June 10th.
This man's on his way out, you know.
Bruh, he said, yo.
I've had enough of this guy.
June 10th, ESPN. Get your tickets now.
Hey, I've had enough of listening to you, waffling on. Look, I'm off ski. See you on June 10th.
Bruh, he said, you're waffling on. I'm off ski. Bruh, that shit funny as shit, bro. I can't wait to tell somebody that they waffling on. No bullshit, that you're a complete waffle. I can't wait to say that shit. I thought that shit was fucking hilarious. You said I can't listen to this guy. You're waffling on. Yo, the heavyweights fighting. Poland and Mexico. Mexico look like he getting hit. Uh-oh, he moving around for a big boy though. He trying to get rid of them Polish shoulders that the dude got with them wide ass hooks. Polish shoulders. People really don't understand that most fighters use sparring sessions to work on a particular exactly. So even if he got off on Tank for a little bit, it was only because of this very fact. That and the fact that it wasn't even regular sparring, it was doghouse sparring. When people start off bragging about sparring and they say it was doghouse, bro, I don't even care no more. So you talking about a sport that's not even a real sport. Like nowhere, there's no boxing matches that fight like that. That's not even boxing no more. Y'all got gloves and headgear on. It's not even boxing no more though. Sparring is practice. Like as far as real fights go, nobody's wearing them big ass gloves or headgear. So that's not even the same shit. And it's not the same sport because y'all don't have no rounds, no breaks, no water, damn near no ref. Like, bro, you don't even have no rules. It's not even the same sport. The fuck? I don't even care that you beat somebody in doghouse sparring. How long did it take is my question. Brand, how long did the doghouse sparring take? How did it actually end? Did you get your ass beat? Because it's very possible that you got your ass beat the first 5 minutes and then at the end you won strictly because the person left from pure exhaustion. Did you get knocked down? Bro, so what? You talking about doghouse sparring, bro. It's not even the same. It's not the same, bro. Dropping bombs out here. Right. Them big boys, yo. Josh Taylor is going to wear Teal ass out tonight. If Teal doesn't make changes to his team, he will be a gatekeeper from now on. I don't think he's going to change his team from the things that he's already said. Sparring is practice. Facts. Ain't nobody, you get no credit from me from talking about what you did in sparring, number one. And number two, you definitely don't get credit when you fought somebody 2 weight classes under you. And number three, you definitely don't get credit when it was doghouse sparring, not regular sparring. This man his claim to fame. The reason why y'all know Brian Norman Jr. is because he sparred Tank. Think about that. That's the only reason why you know him. That's the first reason why he came out. And then he fought twice? His last 2 fights was lackluster as fuck. There's prospects out here I'd rather watch more than him, and y'all agree with me. Y'all like prospects more, watching prospects more than you do Brian Norman Jr. Let's just be honest. Let's just be 100. She gonna beat Amanda Nunes tonight? Okay, bet. It's your opinion. That's what's up. You entitled to it. I don't got no dog in the fight. He's struggling to stop Andy Ruiz's cousin. Yeah, the Poland dude, it's just a lot of fighting going. Isn't that the guy that stopped that last fight early and we was mad at that ref? Ain't that him? We were so mad at him for stopping the fight early. I don't remember what fight it was. What was it? Gary Antoine Russell versus that's the dude that stopped the fight, right? With Gary Antoine Russell and Francis. That referee. You know you fucked up, right? That's who that referee is. You know you fucked up, right? But yeah, I already talked about Clarissa Shields beating homegirl up with ease. I knew she ain't had shit for Clarissa Shields, but she looked very good in that fight. I must say, she was looking very looking talented for real in that fight. How she was just schooling the girl. Ryan and Oscar Twitter beef is fucking hilarious to me. Oscar should have just called Ryan, in my opinion. When you seen Ryan was mad and kept tweeting, you should have called him. You should have blocked his phone up by calling him. If he didn't answer and kept tweeting, you should have been an adult about the situation and just left it alone. Or if you had to say something, you could have tweeted that, Ryan, I keep calling you, just answer the phone instead of doing this over the internet. And then you could have just left it alone, being the adult and his promoter. But no, you took it a step further. That soul is right. You took it a step further, and you seemed like you was calling them names, and you was trying to make them out to be some type of fool online. In my opinion, Ryan feels as though that he's been through a lot, you know, after he lost to Tank, which if you go to Ryan's IG and go to his page, all the lead up in pictures of Ryan and him, and even the knockdown, all of that shit has been covered up with old knockouts that he had because he don't want to see it. He don't want to be reminded of that shit immediately, in my opinion. So, yeah. Ryan should have, I believe he's going through that. And then after that, his team didn't show up after the fight. Just his father was there and his mother, his sister, I think, like Joe Goosen, B-Hop, and Oscar didn't show up after he lost that fight. And he feel like everybody left him. And you know what I mean? He fired Joe Goosen, which was supposedly a friend of his. If y'all remember what both of them said about each other, that they worked with each other before and they trust each other and then blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Look how that turned out. He was the mole in the camp, not the person he was sparring with. Joe Goose and his own trainer was the mole in his camp that was telling Tank about everything he was doing. So I know he feels betrayed. His whole career was built on clout chasing Gervonta Davis, and when he got the fight, that happened. So being that, and the fact that he's probably a mentally scarred and a mentally weak, saying that he already had mental illness, like I think it was a little distasteful for Oscar to go to really reel in on him the way he was doing. For real. I think that shit was kind of messed up. I don't want him to fight Tank, but have some exposure because I saw him walking through people. But if he can get some more fights, that'll challenge him. Are you talking about Brian? I feel you. Carissa threw some nasty left hooks and right. Yeah, man, that was a nice ass fight. She was doing what she had to do. She was doing what she does. Sparring before his skills. I can't do the fave thing. I just think he's good. I think he needs to show he's good. I didn't see him being good. His last two fights, he looked lackluster to me. I think his opponents wasn't really all of that, and he looked like they looked like they was around the same damn level, in my opinion. I think but because of all the stuff that he said in the past is the reason why I feel this way about Brian. He shouldn't have never came out on the back of Gervonta Davis, in my opinion, of some sparring. Like, I don't think he should have did that. Joe Goosen is overrated as a trainer anyway. Yes, he is. That's a fact. That is a fact. But he should have just called Ryan. You know what I'm saying? But Ryan got millions and millions, what? 8 figures at least. Like millions of dollars. You should have enough to buy out your contract. You don't need Golden Boy. You coming off a loss, and it doesn't matter because you lost to Gervonta Davis. And because it was Gervonta Davis that you fought, and because you are Ryan Garcia, you always going to have somebody that want to knock your block off. And I'm just being honest. It's always going to be somebody that want to beat up Ryan under the lights. If Ryan become a free agent, it's going to be a lot of people ringing his phone to pick him up. He don't need no damn Oscar or Golden Boy. To be honest, Golden Boy needs Ryan Garcia. And Oscar knows that. That's why he trying to promote verbally all the way up to Ryan fighting Manny Pacquiao, and he's retired. Like, bro, you say anything. You're desperate. You need bills paid out this bitch. And why all the fighters talking about not all of them, but it's a number of fighters, and I couldn't remember all of them, but it's a number of fighters that keep acting like they fight just like Bud. That's why they picking Bud to win. Blair Cobb said that shit when they asked him about Errol and Bud the first time they ever asked him. He was like, I know everything about Terence Crawford. He said, what did he say? He said, I know him. I fight like him. He fights like me. I know everything about him. That's exactly like he said it like it was nothing. Like, bro, you and Terence Crawford does not fight alike, Blair Cobb. Same thing about fucking Tarver. Tarver was like, yeah, you know, he fights like me. I fight. No, you don't. Tarver and Bud, y'all don't fight like each other either, bro. It's a lot of motherfuckers acting like they fight like Bud or Bud fight like them or vice versa. Like, bro, sit the fuck down with that shit, yo. And everybody got the same fighting style as Bud now. Like, since when? That shit's stupid and don't make sense. Some people do level out, Picasso. That's a fact. That is a fact. Teo is desperate for views, in my opinion. That's why he made that black. That's one of the reasons why he made that black fighters comment, in my opinion, yo. That's one of the reasons, yo. He wants to be a star. You know what I mean? So bad that when he gets stopped for the first time, I think he's gonna need counseling, yo. Because he might do something to himself. I got Jar schooling Teo, though. No bullshit. I got him schooling that motherfucker. And like I said about him saying that, I believe my first thought is what I said, and I'll say it again. When he said about Top Rank keeping the black fighters, I believe it was jealousy. I think because you got Shakur Stevenson hot headlining card after card, fight after fight in his hometown of Newark, and in the field, the card is filled with African Americans and Spanish fighters. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it'll be white fighters on there also, but because of that reason, he's getting his way over there, fighting at home every time he wants to. It's always a good card. It's always a good turnout. You know what I mean? He's headlining his main event, and all the other fighters on the card are top ranked fighters. You know what I'm saying? And you got now Bob Arum is putting his energy in the Big Baby as a heavyweight, as well as he was putting his energy in the Shakur Stevenson. And then you have, and I was like, and then you got Ryan Garcia and Tank. They had a small interview on ESPN with Stephen A. So it's like he's jealous of all of this shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And then come to find out, his father speaks out about it and says, well, my son feels some type of way. What is this? He said his son felt some type of way about he said his son, he said Teo only got $1 million when he fought Lomachenko, but Devin got $4 million, so he felt hurt about it. You know what I'm saying? And as Teofimo Lopez Sr.'s words, Top Rank is favoring this little posse. Now, if y'all look up the definition of posse, and no matter who says it, it's not a good look. You understand? Yeah, it's a group of people or whatever, but it's always that definition going in with like a word gang, like it's a gang or something. Bro, stop it with that. All right. It's a posse. No, they fighters. They're all fighters and they're all on the top rank. Don't call them a posse just because they're on the same undercard. That it's not a posse. Okay, Teal Senior? It's fighters that's on the card as well. Teofimo cannot sit there and act like ESPN and Top Rank caters to black fighters. It's not true. It's the furthest thing from being the truth. And if it was true, a lot of black fighters would want to sign to ESPN Top Rank strictly for that reason. It's just not true. We sat here and just talked about how Terence Crawford was undisputed, but still wasn't pound for pound number one because they had Lomachenko undisputed. And they had Lomachenko number one pound for pound, and he had a loss. Posse is it's not English. Let me see. I forgot what it was. It's Latin. Hold up. That's not it. Yeah. It's Latin. But yeah. He dropped this dude. Please tell me this fight's over. He hitting him with so many right hands. It's ridiculous, bro. Straight up. All them damn right hands. The Asian dude at my job after Inoue beats Fulton, Stephen Fulton, that Tank would duck him. Would duck who? Inoue? Inoue ain't fighting that motherfucker. He ain't moving up to fight to get them troubles. I said, tell his little ass to move up there and fight Tank, right? And when Tank knocks his little ass into the upper deck, that's bitch, no excuses. They're right. No. Oscar Tripp claiming he built Spence, but got Bud winning. That sounds like it. Right. I don't even remember him signing with them. That's how much him being with Golden Boy don't fucking matter. He ain't gonna re-sign with you, so that should tell you something. Bud is more skilled than Tarver ever was. I don't know why he's and Tarver. The way Tarver sound, the way he talked, the way he pronounces words, his lips makes me sick. The way he moves his head, bald, all that shit is just funny to me. He's fucking hilarious. There aren't a lot of Honduras in America. Teal needs to link up with Swifty Blue. Really? It is right. It's a gang. It's a gang, bro. You could have just said group of people. You could have just called them fighters. Like you had to say posse because y'all are looking at it like a race thing. This is a black thing. That's why you said he can keep the black fighters. Like, bro, you did that, bro. Like he could have just said he can keep Devin. Like if Devin is solely the reason that he got $3 million more than you did when you fought it, and that was an undisputed match or whatever, bro, cool. It wasn't an undisputed match. It wasn't. The undisputed match was Lomachenko and Devin Haney. Your fight with Loma was not undisputed, bro. Stop saying it. You wilding, bro. It's an English word. I don't know why I was saying it like that. It kept saying Latin. Peace out, Ashley. I got a few things to do before the fight tonight, Queen. Thank you. Appreciate you for coming through. French. Appreciate you. Salute to you, Miss Just Do. What's good with your cuzzo? What's popping? Yo, what's going on with your cuzzo? What's in your cup? Peace and love to you. Nothing now. I'm about to get some more Hennessy and Coke, though. That's what was in it. That's what was in it. I'm finna get on up out of here, though. I only got a couple more drinks. England was colonized by France and has a lot of French words in it. Okay, bet. Remember, sir. Sex a lot. Imposing Broadway. Okay, passing Broadway. Okay. Okay, you right. Peace. Bill Haney talking this shit on ESPN now.
A fighter by the name of Gordo that was a tremendous boxer, and he comes in poised and in control. It could be a good night for him.
Give us some background on the history between Teofimo and Devin. I know you guys have been in the ring, or
Salute Steven Styles.
They've had history. They've been in the amateurs together. They've never fought as amateurs, but we sparred a couple times. I'm a big fan of both Teo and Teo Senior, what they've accomplished in the sport, but you know, we want them and we want them back.
You see how that would be promoted. Listen, during Shakur Stevens' last fight, you texted me and said, hey, hold on. We don't have any intention yet of going up to 140. Do you still feel like that? And is there anything that could bring you back to 135, either Shakur or a rematch with Loma?
Well, absolutely. We definitely are open to all the fights. Of course, I've been hearing that some things might come our way, but Devin won't be a career 130-pound lightweight.
Not trying to hear that shit. He full of shit. I'm not trying to hear it. All right, let's listen to Gary. Don't y'all want to listen to a little bit of Gary Russell before we go on about him? Let's listen to a little bit of Gary Russell, bro. A little bit of that. Let's get a little bit of this. Little bit of Monica.
Is your plan to, when you return, to jump to 135?
I mean, I would love to be honest with you. I would love to jump to 135. I would love to jump to 135. That's where all the smoke at.
Yeah.
That's where all the smoke at. That's where all the bump at. That's where all the action at.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing is, they can say, well, he was small, this, that, and the third, from 126 to 130 to 135, and even up to 140. Mention my name as a possible fight, they would say he is a fucking threat.
Gotcha.
He is a fucking threat. So, I mean, yeah, I would love to jump to 135. If the opportunity presents itself, sure, I would love to. As of now, shit gotta make sense. It gotta make sense. I can tell you this. I'm a championship caliber fighter. When it's time for me to return, and when I do decide to return, I only plan on competing against a champion.
Y'all heard what he just said, right? When he planned on return, he's only competing against a champion. Let's continue.
In terms of, because I know for like several years you were just you were really trying to get that Tank fight. Never happened. At this point though, are you just like, you know what, I ain't even thinking about him, I ain't worried about him, that fight probably never gonna happen? Or are you still kind of holding out hope like, nah, I think I can still get that fight?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, my thing is this: I can't make nobody fight.
Yeah,
I can't make nobody fight. I can't say this: we're fighters, we're competitors. It's definitely a fight that I've been won. I've been very adamant about it. You know, I think they got real little slick tactics about how they go about certain things. You know, when my name is mentioned about him fighting me, you know, they say stuff like, well, he don't sell. He don't do tickets and this, that, and the third. But you're supposed to be the superstar. Why does it matter who you fight? Motherfuckers come to see you fight.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody, you ain't say nothing about what was the last guy that he fought? Not Ryan, the other guy. Hector, Garcia.
Yeah, Garcia, yeah.
Okay. Now, this is no disrespect to Hector. Do he motherfucking sell? You ain't hear him saying nothing about, oh, he don't sell.
Well, actually, I think you and your whole family spent $1,000 to see Hector Garcia fight. I don't think y'all came to see Gervonta Davis fight because Gervonta Davis fought in D.C. Fought in D.C. a couple times. That wasn't his first fight. You never came to one of Tank's fight. This the first fight you came to was Hector Garcia versus Gervonta Davis. So you and your family spent probably over $10,000 for them seats. So you're talking about people not coming, and you're talking about Hector Garcia not selling, but that's the only fight that you attended out of Gervonta Davis' entire career. You and your whole entire family bought ringside tickets, and I was at that fight. I know those tickets prices, and you spent well over $10,000 for those tickets. So you telling me that, you know, y'all came to see Hector fight. Y'all didn't come to see Gervonta Davis fight. Like, you missed me with that. Y'all, you don't even like Gervonta Davis. So why talk about the only fight you attended that nobody will watch? Bro, you watched it. You attended. You spent thousands of dollars to watch it.
Yo, don't nobody know who he is. So you don't hear that shit at all. But I guarantee you, my name is much bigger than fucking Hector's.
Yeah,
more motherfuckers know who Mr. Gary Russell
but not
is
no more
than Hector.
People know who Hector is now.
So stop the bullshit and the shenanigans, man. Stop the bullshit and the shenanigans. So I can't make these people fight. You know what I'm saying? I've been a real dog since I was a pup. So if it materialized, then sure, you know, I would still love to take that fight. You know, but at this point, it's a waste of time trying to fight people that don't want to fight. I wanted to fight Tank. They wasn't trying to make it happen. I wanted to fight Leo Santa Cruz, and he was champion back when. You know, that's actually I tested on somebody like that. You know, but nah. But if it happens, it happens. If it don't, I ain't tripping.
Get on about.
Question for you. Well, two questions. One, is it possible for you to like the place where you're at right now? The service is a little bit sketchy. I'm not really sure where you're at. So like the service is like a little bit sketchy. So like it was like like where you was walking at before, like the service was like the service was perfect.
Let's go.
I'll let you know when the service gets good.
Bad.
You can't get if you can't get a fight against Tank or anything like that, what do you think about a fight against maybe like a Frank Martin, a guy who's quote unquote on your side of the street? He is at 135, making a lot of buzz. Like, what do you think about him?
Do he have a belt?
Nah, I mean Devin Haney has all of the belts at 135.
Don't he know that Devin got all the belts at 135? Why, when Frank Martin name get asked, people act different? He actually, bro, would you want to start at one? This is a build. He asked build-up questions before he got to this one. He asked them, do you want to fight at 135? Would you like to just jump up there? He said, hell yeah, I would love to jump up there, but I'm a championship fight type of caliber of fighter. He's not going to move up there and jump up there without a title shot. So he asked him about Frank Martin, and he said, does he got a title? You know he don't got a title. Let's go.
Would that be to be honest with you, like I say, shit gotta make sense for me if y'all want me to. I want to personally come out here and put my hands on something because I ain't did it in a minute. I'm tired of these rubber bullets. But it gotta make sense. Frank Martin, if he had a belt or something, then that's probably something that we would look at doing. If he is the number one contender, and if we beat his ass, the next person in line is the champion, then yeah, that'd be possible. But if it ain't something like that, then I ain't wasting my time.
Well, in my opinion, isn't that what Frank Martin is right now? Got him. Still to you where he cry. Isn't that what he is right now? Ain't Frank Martin number one getting ready to fight for a title shot? Or is he number two right up under Williams Zepeda? Which one is it? I know for sure if you did dust off Frank Martin, you probably would have a title shot next. Bro, I just think you full of it. I just think you full of shit. Super mandatory belt. I just think you full of it, yo. Tank stops Gary is too small. That's a good fight for Frank Martin. It is a good fight. It is a Superman. Is it a super? I don't know what it is. But the way he talking, it's like, man, you's acting like, yo, you just said no matter who you fight in those higher weight classes, they might say it's small, but they're going to say he a threat. All right, bro, like he set you up just to ask you about Frank Martin, and that's what you said. That is a good fight in the DMV or the Potomac area. I know a lot of Virginians and Marylanders hate the acronym DMV. No, I'm fine with it. Some people, you might be right, but I'm fine with it. That Rosario and Riviera fight started. This is the beginning of the second round. But I'm gonna finish doing what I's doing, and I'm gonna get on up out of here. Lomachenko got his wish after crying, yo. He got his wish, yo. He's number one now, and for the WBC or whatever. I think he's number one in a couple of different ways. Sanctioning bodies, but Lomachenko got his wish. He's number one over Shakur Stevenson now after crying about it. And now he's ready for a vacant title shot at 135 after Devin Haney moves up, because I know that's the plan. You cried about being number one, but you said you didn't want to rematch Devin Haney, so I knew it was some other shit. So the pity is at work, and it did work for Lomachenko. So he's now number one in the WBO and WBC, and he's ranked number 3 in the WBA and in the IBF. This is another thing that I've been telling y'all about privilege and about how old media controls the cool. This man got losses, just lost, but yet now he's over Shakur Stevenson in number 1 in 2 weight classes and number 3 in the other 2 weight classes. Matter of fact, he's number 2 in the IBF because there isn't nobody that's under rank that's ranked number 2. So he's second in the IBF, third in the WBA, and number 1 in that WBO and WBC. Like, bruh, after he scattered these belts, a lot of people going, WBC will help him, Mauricio will help him, Bob Arum is going to help. They're going to help him. They're going to help him become undisputed and get these titles, yo. I'm trying to tell you what I know. And they're going to duck all the big fights. They might duck all the big fights. I'm telling you, they're going to fight. Lomachenko going to get undisputed before he retires, yo. They're going to have him fight all vacant fights, bruh. They're not going to get a title to nobody. I'm trying to tell you. And if they do, they're going to set up whoever's ranked number 8 against number 14 to be the fucking title holder or something. They're going to do something stupid, yo. I'm telling you. He's going to be fighting. Loma going to fight Isaac Cruz, Cambosis, fucking that dude under the WBO, Figueroa or whatever his name is, Barachek or whatever his name is too. One of them for the WBO and for the WBA, he's gonna fight fucking like Floyd Schofield or something. Watch. Willem Zepeda or something. He's not gonna fight Tank, Shakur, and like Frank Mar. You call it. They're gonna make sure that he gets these fights and be undisputed before he retire, bro. Tevin Farmer is saying he can beat Tank again. Is he? I was shocked that that Gary said that he was going. He stopped chasing Tank. Like, good. Let's see how long that shit lasts. Excuse me. You know I've been consistent. Tevin ain't that good. Yo, you know I don't like Tevin Farmer. You know it. You know I'm the one that don't like him. But I get it. He's trying to take care of his family. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro. They're gonna try to make Lomachenko undisputed. I don't know if they're gonna be able to pull it off, but I don't think they're gonna let him fight no real killer. I think they're gonna try to help him get undisputed the easiest way possible. Not that he can't beat these people, but I'm just saying they're gonna have him fight the easiest people possible. I think they feel for him for some reason. They feel for Lomachenko, and they're gonna try to help him be undisputed again, like they helped him before. He just lost. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that happened. He just lost the fight. But Gary's now on Devin's neck again, talking about that Devin can't fuck with him and all that other shit. Man, I don't care nothing about none of that shit, yo. Everybody want a piece of Tank stardom, yo. And JoJo Diaz has been trying to get his attention on Twitter and trying to talk about how his resume is better than Tank. I was like, yo, what the hell is JoJo Diaz smoking, yo? They need to get him off the drugs. Like, that motherfucker is smoking drugs on top of drugs if you talking like that. Gary is too small. Make Shakur step to the side. Man, they need to do something. I want to know what's up with Gary Antoine Russell. How come you backing out of fights and letting Rolly take your spot, take your belt, and now you ranked all low in rank and weight classes and switching sanctioning bodies? What the fuck is going on with you? But that's all to be said. I'm not gonna play this. Y'all already know the dumb shit that Teo was saying about man and shit, yo. I'm finna get on up out of here and let y'all finish watching these fights. It's the third round. Got a minute and a half left in it, man. Right here on this top ranked card. The card is starting to heat up after this fight. Everything's gonna get a lot better, even though that Shushu fight was fire. Okay. All that in the bag of chips. I salute to everybody that came by. I salute to everybody that hit that super chat. Please hit that like button. All right. This has been Ashley's Corner. All of my handles are in the drop down box, the description of the box, my IG, my Twitter, and this YouTube. I go live every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I salute to everybody that came through. I see you next Saturday, every Saturday.